Real quick. I'll be right back.
Bro Plata, where black people and white people talk nonsense. Listen, we have you on because every other episode we just talk at each other. So, you can talk as much as you want. It's fine.
All right.
As long as if Ray doesn't have to talk and doesn't have to steer the ship off the road like he usually does, then it's good. Yeah.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
There you go. Yeah, you can have it. Good, because we drive it straight into a volcano usually. So,
Except for that's the heart, Tim. And that can never be mended. You know that. The heart always breaks.
Nah, dude, one of your girlfriends take care of that for you.
No, they usually go, well, thank you for the free meal. Have a good day, sir.
Ray is a 60-year-old man in a 30-year-old's body.
I am, yeah.
If anyone doesn't know.
Nice.
His references are like way older than they should be for someone his age.
Oh, you know,
That.
I would love to see that fight. And I would be rooting for Greg Hardy the entire time.
Funny thing, if you've ever wanted to see me in pain at any point that we've been hanging out, today's your day.
Ray, they see you in pain every time you do a set.
This is true.
Damn.
Yeah. So Thomas has seen it and Tim's never seen it.
No,
It was basically if Mortal Kombat was a shitty like Saturday morning cartoon. Like
Yeah, exactly.
they had like they had a Native American character on there. They had the street tough black guy. Like they had all the stereotypes. WMAC masters.
There it is.
It's such a.
so you're
cool
saying it
show.
doesn't hold up? Is that what you're trying to
It
say?
does not at all.
It doesn't look fit full, Ray. Let me see that glass. No, Ray, top it off.
This is like goddamn amazing.
You got it.
No, I just want you to follow the rules. What happens if you don't follow the rules? The wheel gets you back again.
This is true.
Why don't you two fight each other? There you go.
I've been
We've
thinking
talked
that,
about
but
it.
I didn't want to say anything.
We have talked about
I'm
this
still at
for
a shit.
years,
I can't
man.
fight anybody right now.
I am
used to a
so
9-year-old right
down.
now.
I will meet him at a weight. I don't care if I have to gain weight to fucking fight Tim, but it would mostly be like a Brazil. It would be a rolling match in the cage.
Pretty
Like
much.
somebody would take someone down.
What's crazy is out of all of us, Tim looks like he's most likely to be the wrestling fan.
I see so many fucking guys who look like Tim Danko at AIW shows. It's not even funny. And I love I see him. I'm like, I want to buy him a shot, but it's not Tim. And I get sad.
Yeah, and this kid's going to be a star, obviously. And that's what they wanted to happen. They want him to get a big win in London. They're hoping that was going to happen. I mean, did they give him somebody they think he could beat? Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not like Vargas isn't tough. Vargas is a tough guy. And yeah, Pimblett was a big favorite. But that's what they wanted to happen. They want this kid to be one of their next big stars, especially in the lightweight division. And now he's won two fights, one by knockout, right, and one by submission. So now he's going to fight somebody tough. And that division's super stacked. So there's tons of people he could fight. Before you put me on, I'm screaming at my microphone because you didn't put me on. I'm like, she's Mexican, you racist asshole.
I don't know
Spanish, you monster. You didn't put me on because you want to talk wrestling. He had two. I only had one fight. He had two fights, but my one fight lasted longer than his two fights combined by like a lot. I think both of his fights were inside of a minute.
And how did your fight end, Tim?
I got TKO'd in the second round. And there's a lot of guys, strikers that have just became fantastic at takedown defense. I mean, Anderson Silva was good at it. Like Junior Santos was good at it. I mean, those are just the first two I think of. But there's been a lot that, I mean, if you're a striker like that, you have to have good takedown defense. There's been a lot of guys who have great takedown defense, and he's one of them. However, I mean, Robert Whittaker is a striker first. He's not a wrestler. And however, neither really is Cannonier. Maybe a little bit more, but I don't really expect Cannonier to fight him that way. I'm excited to see that fight, though. I don't expect Izzy to lose at all, but I like Cannonier a lot. And he's a tough guy, so I'll definitely watch that fight. But if either of us touch the other one's liver, we'll die, Ray.
Probably. That'd be fun. I want to be the first MMA death of like a true amateur, where it's like the worst fight ever. How
bad would it be if you got
MMA fight, bro?
Killed in the cage. You got killed in the cage by me.
Yes.
His liver exploded.
And with that, we live Bro Plata Wednesday edition. Why? Because we went to baseball yesterday, and that is what we did, and we had fun. a blast. Tim Danko underneath me, Thomas Pope to my right, and we love all of you.
I
Thank
just
you for
got
being here.
back from baseball and I got burnt today. I didn't think that was going to happen, but I mean, not too bad. I'm fine, but I got burnt.
We had good shaded seats yesterday. Like I really didn't have any. Like there was no sun directly on top of us. You weren't going to a bathroom about to die. It was a good time.
It was also like 67.
Yeah,
You know, it was a little warmer today,
beautiful.
and the sun was out all day. I mean, both games weather was great. I sat in the same section as last night, but like 4 rows closer, like V. We were in double A, so I sat in U. I sat in U. So,
Was the tickets cheaper?
like $7 cheaper.
Still was cheaper.
Well,
Not
I mean,
bad.
before fees, my ticket was $27. But
Damn.
you know, all the fees was $41.
Damn.
Yeah.
For
Did they
those
kiss
seats, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if I would have got them through the club, they would have been probably over 100 or
100.
196 before fees. So, yeah, I told you guys yesterday, that guy in the elevator asked me what the cheapest way to get tickets is. And I'm like, well, don't get them from the team.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes the box office will have deals. Like that's
Two joints. We just had this
Oh,
conversation I had this conversation with somebody before we went in. There are no more scalpers, bro. Not with this everything going electronic.
No, I know they're all on. It's all online now.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a guy with a paper ticket today, and I'm like, what the fuck? But he got it at the box office. I think it's the only way you can get them. It's from the box office. I mean, it wasn't that long ago where I used to go to the team shops. There was one in Canton, and I go on my way to the games. I go to the team shop, and they always have deals. They play Kansas City, you get it in cheap as fuck, and you get paper tickets. But now the internet, and yeah, it's easy that way. You know, you can buy a ticket in the parking lot, you know, with the game or whatever. And,
yeah, that was my first time being there since last year, and it was fun. It was a fun game. I ate a taco bowl. That was great.
I didn't eat anything today. I just had a water. Well, I ate beforehand, and I didn't feel like drinking, so I just drink water, and I sat there and didn't talk to anybody. Sat there, watched my ball game. They won again. They won both games. This is good.
I got worried. I cut it off. I was like, nope.
Today?
Yeah. It was a 3-1. I was like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah, I was worried for him there too, but you know, good credit, man. You know, they got some hits together, and then Jose Ramirez hit a 2-run home run after he got hit by a pitch, but he swung at it, which was kind of funny. Then he hit a home run. I'm like, this is better. This is a better. And SpongeBob Gonzalez hit another home run today. So
I'm still mad we got gypped last night.
Why?
Because you don't play the beginning of that song and then don't go into it.
Yeah, we got cockteased once there. That was,
yeah. I mean, listen, if he's the first guy to bat in an inning, they play the whole damn thing. They do the "Are you ready, kids?" and all that shit. Anyway, we've talked about it before. Oscar Gonzalez is a rookie for the Cleveland Guardians, and he walks up by his choice to the SpongeBob SquarePants theme song. I was saying to Ray earlier, before you came on, that there's nothing more badass than a guy walking up to the SpongeBob SquarePants theme song than tallywhacking 420 plus. That's great. Everybody comes up the metal and rap songs. He comes up to a cartoon theme song and kills the ball.
I told you that
does this weird thing in between shorts, second and third, where he like shoots a basketball. I don't know. He's doing that now. It's fine.
That power's coming. He's getting that pop.
Well, he already had the swing. It's just he hit. I don't know how many times he's hit our wall since he's been up, that left field wall. He's hit it a bunch, but now I think he's getting it over it. So, which, you know what's weird? They've been hitting home runs lately. I think they're not a home run hitting team, but it's not like they are incapable of hitting home runs. You know, everyone on that team has a couple home runs. They could all hit home runs, kind of. They're just not they don't have anybody hitting 58 or whatever the hell Judge has.
Yeah.
Is he actually? He's closer to the wreck. I don't think he's going to get there. He's closer than I thought. I didn't think he had any shot at all.
He's close, but
he's 58. But I think there's like, how many games are left?
Shucky ducky quack,
like
quack.
30 or less.
Well, I mean, how many times is he going to play Yankee Stadium, though?
That's a good point. kind of.
Yeah, Yankee Stadium's a launching pad. That's why
Well-
he has so many home runs.
Well,
Hold on.
so are the parks, other parks in that division too. Actually, most parks are launching pads now. But
Hold on, two joints. I'm a Guardians fan first. I like other teams. I like the Mariners.
Thomas has 30 favorite MLB teams.
You're damn right. I like the Mariners and I like the baby Blue Jays. I love those guys.
Yeah, fuck off, because we're going to play them in the playoffs.
I know it's gonna be Guardians first. Sorry, but Vladimir Guerrero and that fucking Kavan Biggio, loved him too.
Biggio's not very good.
He's not.
He's like a utility guy. He's not. I mean,
he's one of those guys.
He's not his dad. Vlad Jr. might be his dad.
You're not my dad.
Quite, but, you know, like, listen, if his dad was Coke, he's Coke Zero. I'm not even gonna call him Diet Coke. He's Coke Zero. Yeah, he may be just as good, if not better, for some people. I prefer Coke Zero. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, but
you know why? Because I don't feel guilty about all the sugar I just drank.
But no, the Blue Jays crash. The Salt Lake Bees. The fuck are the Salt Lake Bees?
That's a AAA team, right? Whose team? That's
LA. That's the LA Angels.
The Angels. Yeah.
The guy that hit the only run for the LA while you guys were going to get stuff, and I was sitting there. They had called him up from Salt Lake like 2 weeks prior to that game.
He played first base today.
Did he?
It's the thing about the Angels. Like, they have players on that team. They just underachieve, man. Like, the guy who pitched for them today, I mean, he's 5-9, but his ERA was under 3. And he pitched really well. Like, he was pitching backwards and using his off-speed stuff great. He was really hard to hit. They just underachieve, man. That's why Joe Madden got fired.
Yeah.
They should not be that bad. They should not be 20 games under 500 with that team. I know they had some injuries and shit, but Mike Trout and Shohei have played most of the year, haven't they? I mean, it's only 2 guys, but still. And we shut them down for 3 games. So Trout hit 1 home run, but still.
Also, pull Pulse's comment up. I wanna his last comment. Fuck them. How about that? We don't acknowledge that team on this show.
Them. No, we don't acknowledge.
We do not acknowledge cheats on this show.
That's like the team up north when we talk about Ohio State.
I acknowledge Jordan Alvarez. I wouldn't mind having him.
He's a cheater.
I mean, I wouldn't mind him on the Pirates, but I mean, at least he would. I know the Nuttings wouldn't. The Nuttings would be too cheap to cheat. That's the thing.
I like Michael Brantley. That's it.
I didn't like him.
What? I love Michael Brantley, man. Dr. Smooth, he was the man.
I did not like Michael Brantley, who I liked when Michael Brantley got hot, and they were the 2 that I thought were going to carry our franchise.
You're going to say Michael. What was the guy's? Michael Borden. What was the guy's name?
No, Josh. I think Josh Barrymore. Josh something.
Who?
I can't remember his name. He played second base.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
And I thought he was going to be good.
Jason Donald.
No, not Jason Donald.
The only thing Jason Donald will be remembered for is, I'm not giving him shit. It's hard to be a Major League Baseball player. But the only thing he'll be remembered for is getting called safe when he was out before replay, and it cost that Galarraga guy a perfect game.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
I remember watching that. I felt so bad for him because he should have had a perfect game. If there was replay then, he would have had a perfect game.
But no, I picked those off-brand. I told you guys, Jay Buhner is one of my favorite baseball players of all time. And he didn't do shit statistically. It was just his goatee and his presence.
I just remember playing him like Sega Genesis games or whatever. Jay Bruner.
Buhner is the reason I got a goatee. I love that, man.
Funny.
Tell the truth.
Hold on. My mother's talking to me.
He's in trouble. Oh man, but yeah, it was fun yesterday, dude. Like I really liked hanging out with you guys for a game. Having especially like where we were sitting, nobody around us except for like one drunk guy a couple seats down from me, and
that guy. So what kind of undertone of racism was he trying to imply when he's asking why Owen Miller comes up to a rap song? So why the hell does he walk up to this? What was
But
coming out
then-
next? Like one
but
of us
then
is supposed to come out to one of their music. Is that what he's gonna say next?
But then he compared that damn Andre 3000 song to the Parliament to fucking that's straight out of Sly and the Family Stone. I said, oh shit.
Yeah. He was adorable. I love guys like that at baseball games
You know
so
what?
much.
I knew I was gonna pay for it today for us probably being loud assholes last night. And I tried not to be too much, even though we talk, so it probably. But I knew I was gonna have people behind me today. I'm just gonna sit there by myself, watch the game. I knew I was gonna have fucking nuts people behind me, and I did. Of course, I did.
What'd you have? What kind of person? Give me some things they
Well,
spouted
there's
during the game.
There was a guy trying to mansplain baseball to a girl, and it was funny
Nice.
because she knew so much more about baseball than he did. She shut him down hard. It was pretty funny, actually.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. And then also when people say stuff that I know is not right, and I just sit there and I can't not hear it, I'm like, that's wrong. That's wrong. Don't say anything. Just fucking watch the game. But now there's one guy who was very loud, and I turned around and just the way he was acting, the way he looked too, I'm like, wow, he has children at home. They probably look like Tiny Tim from A Christmas Story, hobble around on crutches. That seemed like a dude who probably wails on his children. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But
Jesus.
I think he hits the profile, and if I was an FBI agent, that would be enough. So Richard Jewell did it. So,
Oh God. Just
point
ruin
is,
a man's life. He's dead.
He is dead. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
He's
But
dead.
they were so fucking awful to that guy. Anyway, that's a whole other thing.
You
Just because he's weird doesn't mean he's guilty. Duh.
sure about that?
That's something I'm probably gonna have to say the rest of my life. Just because doesn't mean I'm guilty, man. I'm weird.
I just have a look about me, man. It's okay.
Yeah, again, Ray. I'm not actually creepy. What do I do that's actually creepy?
Oh, this
Not,
is
All right,
calling
Pink
you,
Bottle.
calling you
One thing.
Duke of Creepiness? I thought that was actually a decent title.
No, because I'm like, there's no way I'm creepy enough to be a Duke, especially if we're talking about me and you. You show me the weird sites you're on, dude, and I'm creepy. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Well,
I'm creepy. No, come on, dude, you're the creep.
I mean, you're on certain places
I would
for a
be,
reason.
if anything, in that kingdom of creepiness, I would be like a peasant. This doesn't do anything wrong. People be like, I think he's doing something, but he never actually does anything wrong. Just people just blame him, shit on him, although he's never actually done anything wrong. That'd be me, I think.
That's you're like Marty Malloy in the library.
Yes,
we
especially
think
no
he's doing
masturbation.
something. Just check his pants.
Jesus.
Shout out to Martin Malloy. Love him. Vote for him in the Kenan Thompson comedy thingy. They got like a comedy contest going on that Kenan Thompson's putting together. Hold on. We got a question for Tim here. Were you mistaken for a relative of Mick Foley yesterday, bro?
I never heard that one before.
All jokes aside, Tim is Mick Foley's doppelganger.
Yeah. He's Mick Foley without the athleticism. Like that's
what you think.
all the personality, and probably more. Could cut a great promo, but like it's.
How would I just become Dude Love for now on? Could I just be Dude Love?
I would figure out how to pay for the rights to
If we
use that
had-
on the podcast. So you just walk into the Dude Love theme song, just dressed in tie dye.
That to be my Halloween costume is usually Mike Foley, and I'm going to a Halloween party this year, a pretty big one that my brother's friends have, and they've invited me the last 3 years they've had it, but I like the first year it was COVID or something, then I had a show anyway, so I plan on going this year. I'm probably gonna do Mick Foley again because that is my best costume.
No,
Yes.
you got to do Dude Love.
No one will get Dude Love though. Like only hardcore
If
wrestling
you wear
fans will
enough
get.
tie-dye,
No, Thomas,
Yeah.
only you and Ray would get that. Like these people will
Well-
get Mick Foley, they won't get Dude Love.
I mean, on the shirt it does say "Dude Love" with
Yeah,
a
but
heart.
who's Dude
So
Love? Like, listen, Mick Foley will be a better costume probably. I might have to
Agreed.
get new stuff. I mean, I have double X, but I might have to get triple X version of my Mick Foley costume. Extra fat version of Mick Foley costume.
Two Joints fits in with this comment. I resemble somebody that's gone nowhere in and life, and has the looks of purty dish full of AIDS. or a petri dish full
Petri
of
dish.
AIDS.
Sheesh, Ray.
It's
Jesus.
dyslexia, dude. I told you I might have it.
We're getting Ray hooked on phonics.
Yes. 3rd grade edition. I need to start there.
Well, that would be kind of funny if we just had a tutor come on, like for
Yeah.
segments, and just do flashcards with Ray.
I know a few speech therapists that might help me.
Oh,
You
my
speak fine.
goodness.
That's not a problem. I mean, I mumble sometimes, so if anyone needs it, I probably do, but it's not that bad. I don't know what we were talking about. I just realized that I'm on the StreamYard in the thing again.
Oh, okay.
You didn't log out. I'll do
I
it
didn't.
later. I'll log out. I don't know. I just don't like seeing how many people are watching because I don't believe it. What? Hair? Why? It's probably not me. You think I'm shedding over there?
No, this is your beard.
I don't know. Maybe I black out and I just like do this.
Mom talk with.
Oh shoot! Do I have alopecia now too? Great. That's another thing I need. Put it on the list.
You'll be in good company with Jada Pinkett Smith.
It's not good company.
Yes,
Jeff
it is.
Ross is good company.
Yes, it is. Jada fucked Tupac. That's good company.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Let use your mason jar.
You let me use your mason
Yeah.
jar. You brought it down to me.
Yeah, I did. You asked for a glass, and I brought you the mason jar. It's not me. It's not you.
Okay. I thought you
Also,
were trying
you left your orange juice. I drank it.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
that was
not
the
very
plan.
Okay.
It wasn't, but it was like $1.50.
Orange juice is one of those things that, like, the cheap is terrible. You have to get the good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Agreed. But I was
Drinking
drinking it
more
with,
orange juice over here. He just
Yeah.
left it.
I thought you would have seen that.
When do I go over there? I haven't been down here because the mole's going to kill me.
It's true.
I would show you it, but you'd be like, "No, you're gonna die," because you make me feel worse.
Just like
Oh,
a
yeah.
black wall.
Well, that's been out, so that can just be thrown away, I guess.
Yeah, throw it away.
But no, the other one, you left the whole other quart.
Yeah, I know. Throw it
That's
away.
what I was drinking. I was drinking that one. Is this what I'll throw away?
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
what I'm
not like the
talking
other
about.
one.
Pulse,
Yeah.
you better have like 12 to 15
I might end up doing a
hours.
screwdriver. I don't have any alcohol. I don't have any bourbon.
That's a 16-hour journey that you're talking about trying to go on, Pulse. I don't
Star Wars
recommend it.
movies.
Never
Yes.
seen. No, which order are you going to go in, Paul? So you're going to go in the way they were released. That's what I would recommend.
So you're talking about episode. So you're talking about the originals first, and then the prequels.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that's the best way to do it.
Well,
And
you know what though? If you haven't seen any of them, you might be kind of hard to get into the first one because it was made in the 70s. You know, movies were different back then. So maybe you should start at episode 1. Or maybe you should start in timeline era with like Rogue One. I don't know.
Yeah.
What are the Star Wars heads? What are they called? Not Trekkies. What are they called? The other one.
we're just Star Wars fans.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
Star
what
Wars,
do they say? The hardcore ones. What do they say? This is the way to do it.
I mean, I would definitely do the original trilogy first, then go to the prequel.
My thought, but if you're one of those people that can't handle older movies because they're not new and they don't have any new shit, you know, just so
I hate
I'm
people
thinking
like that, dude.
well, I'm not like that really, but I don't blame them. But sometimes when I haven't seen a movie, I'm like, oh, it's from the 70s. I expect it to be a fucking crawl, you know? Like last year we talked about, I saw Cuckoo's Nest for the first time. And I'm like, it's a good movie, but it's like crawls, man. It's just
Most
movies back then were not, you know, people's
Yeah.
attention spans are different. But
movies back then, I mean, even watching, like, I'm a big
Again,
fan of Planet
Thomas
of
and
the
I
Apes.
both haven't seen the Godfather movies, and that's another reason why. Because I'm like, I'm no doubt in my mind that these movies are great.
But
But
I ain't about to watch them.
I'm probably just when I don't know, I have
Yes,
to be in
we
the
are.
mood. I'm gonna have to
We're
be in
gonna
the
duct
mood
tape
to sit
you to
there
that chair.
for 3 hours and watch it all. I probably watch it in segments, to be honest with you.
Watch Spaceballs instead.
You know what? I'm okay with that. I'll be fine with that. Restraining order? What? Guess what? For what? The Star Wars? George Lucas kicked me in the face when I was a small child. You know what? A lot of people probably have that story.
It's
Mhm.
like poetry.
Wait,
Right?
were you an Ewok? Is that what it was? You were playing an Ewok and he got pissed at you and he drop kicked you. And he's like, I thought it was an adult.
He just yells,
An
"Kick
actual
the Ewok."
Trekkie. What did he say? Can you put that back up again? What did he
I
say?
got you.
Pulse?
Says,
Thank you.
"I'm an actual Trekkie, so this will
what
sort
you
of feel like I'm cheating."
Ah,
You listen. You're allowed to like both. It's true.
right.
No,
You're a hard Trekkie.
not.
I don't know.
Yes,
If
you
you're a
are.
No,
I grew
it's
up in
either
a
one or
house
the
where-
other.
I grew up in a house where you had to like both. Like,
Yeah.
like my mother was Trekkie first, but Star Wars was necessary.
Yes.
Like your ass was gonna watch Star Wars, even if I had to
Yeah,
drag you out crying. to
my
school.
grandfather, man, had my I mean, it was when we were living with them, so I would have been like in first or second grade, and that's when I saw the first 3 Star Wars movies, I think. Yeah,
I saw the first Star
it's
Wars
been a long
movie
time since I
in
saw those too, but it's
Pulse, you are a cheater, like the Houston
Houston Astros.
Astros. Yes.
Don't put that out on, man. That's a real kind of man. It's like Astros, steroid. I don't know, they're all right there.
I don't know. I'd
was
rather
thinking
have
about this today. What is the real home run record? I mean, I know it's really 73.
62.
Well,
62.
62. Technically, it's still Maris's.
Yeah.
He had 61, didn't he?
61 then. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
So
What did-
Aaron Judge could legitimately break the home run record without steroids.
What did Hank Aaron hit?
7.
No. He never got into 60.
He never got in a single season. He never got the single season.
No,
He
but
was
hit
career.
He had like
774.
every year.
Okay.
I don't know. I looked the other day. He had like 40 every year. So that would do it. But
Yeah.
Ruth had 60, and he had 60 in less games than Maris. That's why they put the asterisk originally. Or that was a
So
story.
you think Pujols will be the last one to hit 700?
Naturally.
No, I don't think so.
I can see Aaron Judge will definitely be in that club.
He'll have a run, very possible, especially playing with the short porches and the way baseball is now, right? I mean, if he keeps doing what he's doing, he'll have 700 home runs.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah, I don't think he'll be the last one. However, now if you ask who's going to be the next guy to get 3,000 hits, I'm like, I don't know if anyone's going to get 3,000 hits anymore.
No,
everybody's swinging for the fences. I don't know if they'll be like. I honestly think there will be a 700 home run guy before a 300 hit guy. I honestly think that's true.
Pujols is still he's back with the Cardinals.
Did he get a 700 yet? He's pretty close.
He's close. No, I don't think he got it, but he's close. You see what he did with the one ball though. I didn't want to say anything. Mail for me.
Oh, I have a story after this. Go ahead.
I didn't want to say anything because I thought that might be the hero of the week. That one home run, the home run ball he just hit. This lady and this guy caught it. The lady's relative, I believe, have cancer or some sort of thing going on. It's real life threatening. So Pujols, they went to give Pujols back the ball. Pujols says, no, you keep it. Signed that ball, signed another ball, signed a bunch of jerseys, and gave it to him. There's no way you can't say Pujols isn't a sweetheart.
Yeah.
I hate him as a player, not as a person. Like, just because he's broken my heart so many goddamn times as a Pirates fan. I actually used to have a joke that I could really only do in Pittsburgh, talking about how sad of a Pirates fan I was. And you're a Pirates fan when your dad goes through more TVs than the Pirates go through wins every year.
I would love to see. I love to see it like a half-hour a week Pirates podcast with you and Tim Ross.
Oh, that'd be
hilarious. Sad, but really funny.
Us doing a seance to give like the Nuttings.
That's basically what you did when we went to the game, man. You lit a candle and you're not even religious.
I know. I do it for luck. I do it always for luck.
Didn't work that day, did it? But they did win the series, though. I'll give them that. Anyway, that was last year. Anyway, they're playing them again next year. So when I was sitting in my seats, I had 2 empty seats on either side of me. Pretty great. And in front of me, for most of the time, there was some empty seats there too. Few over, there was like a girl's probably like late 20s-ish, and what I'm assuming was her dad. And behind me were those guys I was talking about. Stephen Kwan, the first ball he hit, I think, in the first inning, I'd lost it right away. And it comes backwards. I lost it right away. But apparently, I usually turn around every time because I don't want to get hit in the head, but I lost it. So I didn't know where it went. And I kind of turned and I heard it. I heard people like make a noise like it was coming back. So I just did one of these because I couldn't see it. It hit a guy behind me in his beer. Ricocheted, went over like right here. It landed in the row in front of me, and the girl picked it up.
Nice.
So if I would have been around, I would have been able to catch that ball.
Probably.
Ricocheted up the guy, and I would have caught it. I've never got a ball. I'm so mad at myself because I should have been able to get that one. Should have been my ball.
It happens sometimes.
And
buddy.
that guy with the beard probably tried to guilt me into it. He didn't guilt the girl. He probably would have guilted me. I just see that too. Well, like an older guy tried to scramble for one or whatever, and he almost had it, and he almost fell down, and then it rolled to this other guy, and he picked it up. And the other guy tried to give it to the old guy, and he's like, "No, you're fine." But he was being nice about it. But anyway, that was the closest I've ever been. Well, actually, when I was a kid, I almost got hit by a Manny Ramirez line drive.
Jeez.
Oh
I
God,
didn't, though. It was like this
That-
far from me. Yeah.
That would hurt.
I was walking up the steps, so this was
a meteor coming at you.
I don't know who I was with, my grandmother maybe, but that was like her fault for that. It should not have been doing, going up the stairs, your back turn when Manny Ramirez is up.
Yeah, no.
They tell you not to do that, And I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I don't remember it exactly. I just remember hearing the ball, someone saying something, and the kid right next to who's sitting right by where I was standing was like rubbing his hands off, like and he has a ball. I'm like, did it almost hit me? And my grandmother didn't see it either, so I'm pretty sure what else would have happened. I was pretty young though. I don't know.
Yeah, the only time I've come close and my dad got it was the ground rule double story I told you guys yesterday, where he told like a kid, he's like, I never got a ball from PNC Park before. No offense, kid. I'm not giving it up. And he's gotten a ball from Three Rivers. He had a ball, I think, from Forbes Field. But he lost those, but he actually looked like a 2-year or probably about a 7-year-old dead in the face. And I was like, nah, kid, I'm sorry.
Now, I won pretty bad too. If I get a home run ball, especially would be hard. Foul ball, it depends what kind of mood I'm in, and who's around and what happened. There's a lot. Like I don't want to look at the asshole, right? So that's the worst. I don't want to get on Twitter for being the monster who like ripped the ball out of the kid's hands. I'm not gonna be that guy, right?
Perfect way to promote us though, if that happens.
Kinda. I'm wearing a Bro Plata t-shirt. We don't have any money, Paul, but hold on a second.
What's the wager is the question. Do we have to put up money? If not, then maybe.
All right. If we lose, we'll fire Thomas.
Okay.
If we win, we get to keep Thomas.
That's our punishment. We have to just keep him around.
No, but I was thinking like at the AA games, I'm like, any kid could have that foul ball. I don't care enough.
Yeah.
AA ball.
MLB
I
is
like
different.
a ball, but yeah, I just want to see it.
There's something about having that ball that says Major League Baseball,
Yeah, it's pretty
American
cool.
League, whatever.
I saw like hers was all scuffed up, and he only used it once. I'm like, look like he got whacked around more.
Yeah, mine's got scuffed. The ones that I got, but like I said, I had the advantage. I worked.
And they do mud them up, but they don't.
Yeah.
Anyway, home run ball is different. Like Tyler Freeman today had a pretty good game. He had a couple big hits. He didn't hit a home run. He hasn't hit one yet, but I kind of thought about going over the home run porch and one of his bats, see if I hit one, see if I can catch it.
Nice.
I did.
Pulse. Now hold on.
I love to get someone's first home run ball and then keep it hostage. What?
No, hold on, Pulse. Let's discuss this right now.
John Watson comes back.
You just want to run the show because
you want to be on, bro. That's all you want to do.
Well,
the Texans are not winning that game. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
Cade York's gonna hit 14 field goals.
That's our offense.
There's the offense. Big kick energy. I believe that should be the nickname. That was a suggestion on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. I was watching that the other day, and Bull puked on the set. He just yaks. They thought he was doing a bit, and he grabbed a trash can. And he goes, and they cut the J, and he's like, "Oh, he's really puking."
Oh God!
Apparently, he was sick. Shouldn't have been there, but yeah. Then he left. But
Adam Bull.
Yeah, I don't know if he was sick. Why is he doing on the show?
Because when you're in that field, there's no such thing as a sick day, brother.
Well, they would have given him one. I mean, he went home, but it's the first Browns game of the year, and you're on that show, which is it's a Cleveland sports show, so it's Browns. It's that's a big deal. The Browns wins, name your pride. I don't know, man. I don't want anything from you, Pulse. You give us enough for just being here, and we appreciate it.
It is true.
Yeah, that's true.
It is true.
Yeah.
I said accordion like a joke, but it's not. No, look, we need to get calls figured out. We just listen.
I got to hook up
our tech guy's 45 years old, Pulse. What do you expect?
Hey, don't be putting me on blast like that.
Again, I finally met Thomas yesterday. I've been talking to this guy for 11 months, and I've just finally met him yesterday for the first time.
And one of the most sweetheart moments you could ever see.
I was about to say, I believe there is shitty video of this. The only kind of video on Bro Plata,
It wasn't.
shitty
I
video.
should have made a video quick. It was only like 12 seconds. I could have done a better job.
I wish I could have edited something like "Love lift us up where we belong" as
That
you
would have
guys
been
hug.
good. Yeah,
If you had the time,
Slow
yeah, you
motion.
probably could have.
the song from 10.
Yeah.
I mean, it's video, so
It's
Yeah,
fun.
when I saw him, he told me where he was, and he happened to be like where I was. So I was looking around, and I saw him. That I ducked behind somebody to turn my phone on so I could record it.
It was like you were on a bad first date.
Kind of.
hold on. That's what I was rehearsing.
How you funny?
How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm all right.
That's it. That's the video.
That was
This
it.
guy for a year, and I'm finally meeting him in person. How you funny?
How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah, that's it. That wasn't good.
Now it won't let me stop. There we go.
Oh boy.
And the
There was
sound
a
is
hug
still
there. You couldn't see it, but yeah. No, that was great. It's about time.
Yeah.
Pink Frank, we're gonna admonish you right now for a bad joke, and even I'm gonna say this. Just pull Pink Frank's comment up. I'm disappointed in this person.
Quick shout out to all of the sidewalks out there. Thanks for keeping me off the streets. Made me laugh a little bit, actually. It's not great, but I'm like, all right.
We love you, Pink Frank. Thank you for being here.
Is that Marty Drexler in disguise?
It might be. Cousin Mike is in.
Cousin Mike.
Mike's face you make when you realize the restraining order didn't work.
That is kind of the face you made. A little bit. You're like, I guess because I had the camera on. I don't know. Because you were fine for that. At first, I thought you were going to be like, I don't know.
No, and I kind of sensed it. I was like, nope. That's why I kind of, and through the whole night, and Ray wasn't there. Me and Tim were talking, and I was trying to stick close. And what was funny was one of the guys that was sitting in the rows up in front of us, when I went to go get my food, he says, "That's like your brother, isn't it?" I was like, "It's one of my good friends." And I was like, it really was good to see him. And that's why I wanted to stick. And that's why I was trying to stick close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Real close. And I was like, yeah. So when you got your food, though, I was like, I'm out the way. I'm not being in a man's way when he got food. Fuck that. So, but yeah, it was
stale
wonderful.
bun man really pissed me off.
Yeah.
The bun last time I had it was really good, and everything was good except for the bun, man. That bun fucking pissed me because the guy had it in his hand. He knew it was fucking hard.
But
expensive sandwich too.
His bun was horrible, but I seen some buns that was wonderful.
You pointed that out at one point. I missed out on it. I'm sad about that.
Oh,
was it the Strikers girls?
No, the lady that was running the beverage corner that was adjacent to where you got your food from. And I'm looking at
I wanted to get my water there today.
I was like, oh, I want her.
You pointed her out, and that's why I said, Thomas, you and I are into different things.
Yep, and yes. I told him, I said, it's the African in me. So
and then I said, if that's what you say, I'm with you. I'm not gonna say no, it's not. If you said it, that's fine.
I did like the during the spot the cow promotion. You're like, or as we call it, one of Ray's dates.
Right. Yeah.
It wasn't quite like that. It was something like that, though.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it was.
It wasn't quite. I can't remember what it was.
Oh man. Oh, that was so much fun.
Or like this is something like this is what Ray does on Tinder or something like that. Like this, something like that.
Well, I will say this. It's been an eventful day because we went to the game yesterday. It's been a bit eventful 24 hours. Go to the game yesterday. Come home to great news that Tim's not going to be interested in. Then today, Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs show you how you get the right person to come on a team. That fucking press conference was.
I like this trade a lot. Like, you know what? Again, Utah got a good deal for him. They really did. I mean, they didn't, and he wanted out, so they didn't really have a choice, right? Like I don't think New York would have given him that good of a package.
He said in the press conference, he said all he thought about was he was going to New York, and he wasn't happy about it. He even said it, he's like, I'm thinking what, but the thing was, he'd been training with Darius Garland all summer long.
Didn't they say like that? Like Utah said they didn't send him to New York as a punishment for wanting to leave.
I don't know.
This one said, I'm like, is that true? I'm like, you think? I'm like, listen, he was playing in Salt Lake City, man. I haven't been to Salt Lake City, but I feel like Salt Lake City and Cleveland probably isn't too much of a difference, right?
Oh,
But
he said
the team he's gonna have in Cleveland, besides the team, instead of the team in New York, would be nothing. The team in New York would be garbage.
He said, I got the fashion for being in Cleveland. I'm used to the cold. I love being in the cold. I
already got the beard, man. Yeah, well, New York too is pretty cold, but yeah.
And he said he wouldn't have mind going to New York because it had been close to his mother. He hasn't been home since he was 17 because he's been in boarding schools and playing in all sorts of academies and stuff like that. So he said he wouldn't have minded going to New York, but he said as soon as they said the trade was happening and as soon as they said who were staying, he was like, "Oh hell yeah, I want to be here."
Yeah,
and all through that press conference, he was
ran around the
so
golf
humble.
course.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
He was so humble.
Yeah.
Showed pictures of him as a kid wearing what jersey, and I know it's because of that bastard. I don't care, but he was wearing Cavs jersey.
Mark Price? How dare you, Thomas? He is a legendary gentleman, Mark Price.
You know what I mean by bastard.
Mark Price. I remember a couple weeks ago they showed him. He was at the Guardians game, and I was looking like, man, I would not recognize him if I saw him. I would be like, who's that? Like Mark Price. Oh, okay, I get it. But I don't think I think I'd recognize Craig Elo before I recognize Mark Price.
Right. Yeah, but he came.
What is happening? You offer them a scorching hot white women to come to Cleveland. I don't know
Paul
if there's
set
any
for
of
his
those
bet for the bet.
there. Oh yeah, for Paul.
Yeah.
No, that's what we get if we win the bet, Pulse. We get
But no,
Hey,
he came
I'll
out.
free
San
Asian
Antonio.
massages and those. I know there's some of those shady places in Houston. I've seen them, so but they're still there. So they probably are. So one of those.
He came out and said, I was wearing a Cavs jersey when I was 5 years old. He said it was because some part of it was LeBron, but the other thing was because of, and I never remember the dude's name. And I
Mike
took his
Jackson.
picture when Raw was here, the Cavs announcer. I never remember his
Joe
name.
Tate?
No, the arena announcer.
Fred McLeod. Yeah, that guy.
Olivier?
No, not Olivier.
The black guy.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Oh,
that guy's fun.
Yeah, he's a great guy too. I worked with him. I worked with him when I worked for the Monsters.
And he said that was the reason he really wanted to, because he loves how he announces how the Cavaliers come out. He loves his energy. So he always wanted to be a Cavs.
I couldn't do it without hurting my voice. Yeah.
If you got time, I don't care if you're a Cavs fan, not a Cavs fan. If you're an NBA fan, watch that press conference. That was how the Deshaun Watson thing should have happened if Deshaun Watson really wanted to be here. That's how it's, man. Oh my God. It was beautiful.
I say this because I give people crap for being bad sports fans. As a basketball fan, I'm not a great one, but I am a Cavs fan and only a Cavs fan as far as professional basketball goes. If they're not great, I don't watch them as much, but I'm not a fan of another team, right? I just don't watch them as much. Football and baseball, I watch them no matter what, but I didn't watch a whole lot of basketball the last couple of years. I will probably watch more basketball this year, and I would probably go to a game. I'm
a Cavs fan on top, but Giannis Antetokounmpo, I think I told you guys, his story is what gravitated me.
You see his Disney movie?
I still haven't watched it. I need to.
Yeah. I don't, because do you know what? All Disney sports movies, I'm trying to make this a bit one time because I think they're all the same.
I kind of
they're all, I mean, just like I forget because I don't know, like they're all like oh, I don't want to be here. This is a bad situation. No, it's a good situation, and I love everyone. Oh wait, something happens, and I changed my mind, kind of, sort of. What? You changed your mind? That's not cool. Oh, but I changed my mind again. Was won the championship. That's basically it. All of them.
Well, you can't do that with
remember the Titans. Every single one of them is the same.
You can't do that with Giannis's story. Because Giannis always is pretty much is about him and his brother always wanted to play basketball, and it's about their strifes. Like that story,
Dayton Flyers.
That story is amazing. Every time I think about it, it's amazing that his parents
How big
were
is Sonic
selling
is?
bootleg Bulova watches and bootleg movies just to buy a pair of shoes so they could share to play
So he was
basketball.
raised by criminals, Thomas?
Of course he was. He grew up in Greece. And he was black. How the
Greece is
hell
the
else you
word.
gonna make it?
I don't know a whole lot much about Greece except this one guy I know who did comedy. He was from Greece. I think he's still around. Nick, you know that guy, Nick Gracian, Nick, whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
He lived with Anthony for a while. So that anyway, he
Oh
anyway,
wait, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. He doesn't have great things to say about his home country.
They were
This is
dogged.
Greece, but
That's why I
yeah.
want to watch it, because they were dogged at staying over there. But for him to come that far and it still hasn't, he knows he's a mega superstar, but it still doesn't hit like the game he had here. I think they won, and then right afterwards, they either went to Raising. No, he went to Wendy's, and they had a bet going on how many chicken nuggets he could eat from Wendy's. He ate like
without what, going to the hospital?
Right. I'm like,
was it 6?
that toilet was no, he ate like 100 or some.
Went up
I was
McNugget
like,
Mountain like
Jesus.
Bob McClure. Well, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Oh no, yeah. So it's a little bit different than how LeBron came into the league. Oh, okay, I got you.
Right. The entitled
Yeah.
one. Fuck that bitch.
But that's the thing, man. If he was American, he may have never been able to. I mean, was he get? I don't know. Was he able to get on the teams? Well, if you're good enough, someone
He
will
got
find
on
him.
good enough teams, and then when
Yeah.
the Bucks got him, the GM said, I didn't expect anything out of him. I thought he would have been out of the league the first 2 years
No one
because
did.
he didn't look good. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the Cavs were one of the teams that did not pick him. I mean, they guess because they had to pick Anthony Barnett, which was a good pick, I believe.
Yeah, it really was.
Very possibly the worst bust in the history of the NBA. He's up. He's like the Ryan Leaf of basketball. He's up there.
Yeah.
But no one. I mean, I think he was picked 17th. So half the teams passed on Antetokounmpo. So yeah, nobody knew what he was going to be. And you know what though? If they would have gotten just as much shit, maybe more shit, they would have picked him number 1. Not original. I mean, originally, not now. But anyway, basketball, everybody.
I know.
Basketball.
We're talking basketball.
We are a sports city that's on top of the world right now. We gotta.
Are
be.
we?
Yeah,
I
I was about to
mean,
say,
we won
really?
one football game.
Hey, it was a game that I wanted us to fucking lose.
Yeah, you're weird. Don't.
I wanted Baker to annihilate us, and he almost did.
Yeah, he
Except for
played a
that
good second
fucking
half.
hopped up kicker. Check that kicker for steroids. There's no way.
No. Now I'm just hoping that he didn't rape anybody in college at that corner for the Bills. It's like, oh man, this special teams kid we drafted has a great leg. Then all of a sudden, surprise,
He was in the same room as the Buffalo Bills player.
Yeah, probably. Got to talk to McAfee. That's not good for the brand, as he says.
Hold on,
Right.
let me answer that question. No, although she is hot, yes, but I would
I
say
don't even know who that is. Hold on.
I don't
she's
even know who that
she's
is.
a comedian / OnlyFans chick. There's pictures all over the internet of her butthole and all that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
Ray and I have tried that. It hasn't worked out.
But Chrissy Mayer's pretty hot. I'm a big fan of Chrissy Mayer and her podcasts. I'm trying to think. I mean,
I've met her. I did a show with her once.
did you? That's
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she went straight to OnlyFans in the pandemic.
Oh, I had no idea. No,
Yeah.
she's pretty close with Lynch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's funny.
With
No.
like,
Yeah, she was in his short film that's on Amazon. It's called Every Other Sunday. It's really funny. Watch it.
mhm.
She's in it. Riccadonna's in it.
Oh,
it's really good.
not hot. That's ugh.
I would respectfully, I would attempt to wreck that woman. Like, I would. She's one of the only skinny women in the world that I would probably would stop me in my tracks and make me go,
Yeah, I didn't know she was all OnlyFans now. I didn't know what she was
yeah.
up to.
Yeah. She
Well, Riccadonna played her boyfriend in that short.
nice.
Yeah.
Lucky man.
I I didn't think it at the time, but now that there's all kind of butthole pics now, that means something completely different.
Oh, there's nothing worse than skinny butthole.
I mean, depends on who it
What,
is.
you want to dig for? Is that what you're saying?
Either way, my tongue's touching it.
Give me a shovel. I gotta find it.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Gonna find me the butthole.
Oh,
going up to sundown,
Jesus.
finding the butt. What?
Look, Thomas, we both know where like we've had to spread open some like Red Sea level asses. So to have a small one and a hot one, I'd be down with it.
I am not going. First of all, my mouth not going near nobody's. Had a bad
I
experience.
like the strategy. He doesn't think he can pick her up, so he just pretends like he doesn't want anything to do with her. I like the strategy.
Good
No,
strategy.
this is not the strategy.
Good
I'm going to tell
strategy.
y'all I'm going to tell y'all
you guys
horror
both
story.
play that strategy.
Do you have a
At least
chick fart in
Ray
your
every
face?
once in a while be like, no, this hot chick's hot. Thomas would be like, no, I don't know. No, not for me.
No,
I get it, man. I get it. I know what you're doing. I see it.
It was this. I was in my 20s.
Oh god.
It was this
This is
hot.
1978.
Yeah, 19. Before God said, "Let there be light." I was in my 20s. This
He's so
hot-
old. He didn't have history. It was just called current events.
So this hot old chick, like she was hot, like she was 50, nice looking. And I decided to venture down under and give some oral like I like to do to specific woman, whatever. She was so damn drunk that when she skeeted, all you tasted was
like vodka?
alcohol.
Oh.
So then
It's like a luge.
So then the bitch had the
lemon or
nerves.
some shit.
The bitch had the nerves, and I'll say bitch respectfully. The bitch had the nerves to pass gas, like Ray said, and it smelled like fucking Tanqueray.
Well, oh god.
I immediately put on my clothes.
Well, with her age, I'm surprised it didn't smell like Metamucil.
Jesus, don't do that. Cheez-Its. So
He's old.
I got up, put my clothes on. She's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, nothing. And I caught the bus to go see this chick. So I'm on the bus, and I had a little bit more goatee than this.
Oh.
And I didn't wipe, so you smelling, and I'm like,
Lord.
shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stank face.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's why I always shower with a partner before anything is done. I make sure that it's the proper time of day. To
make sure they know proper hygienic technique.
Yes. If they don't, I
Rick
will
comes
watch
with a
it
chart that he puts on the wall. Do this first.
What is that?
Seconds.
What is that? He wants me to watch Fatima Diam. I have no idea who that is. I don't know. Nikki Sixx would cheat on his girlfriend before he went home. He would shove his hog in a cooled of cheesesteak sandwich. What? In a cooled of to kill the smell.
Cooled off, so it wasn't burning him.
Oh, okay, but still, I mean, there's no effort. That kind of
well, heroin's a hell of a drug. Apparently, that guy was on a lot of shit.
Stay on the bus. Yes, on the bus.
Do you think about that when rock stars in their party times, like, oh, a lot of cocaine, that sounds fun. Then heroin, oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, cocaine becomes too much too, of course. But he's like, when it goes to that before you just stop, you're like, oh man, that sucks. Because it was fun for a minute, right? Then it just went to the sad stuff. I guess I don't do drugs, kids. That's what I'm trying to say.
Don't do drugs.
He's an Olympic sprinter.
Yeah.
All right. Do any of the Colombian volleyball players from the Olympic team have OnlyFans? Like that would be.
Possibly.
I would more look for the Brazilians.
Or Brazilians. Any of those South American volleyball teams, basically.
Who is it? Who's the great jiu-jitsu girl?
Mackenzie Dern.
Oh, that ass though.
Man, the last time I saw when she was at a fight, she just had a dress on. She's like fucking awesome. She always does.
Yeah.
But
There's a skater girl that's from Brazil that's fucking hot. I can't
you
remember.
said, "See you later, girl." What?
I was thinking the same damn thing. I hate you.
I was a boy. She was a girl. Can I make it any more
obvious?
You're right. Sorry. We're of a certain age, Thomas.
If you use meth, you live for stink face. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't use meth at all.
Oh, meth teeth.
We all look like we use meth a little bit.
Yeah.
All of us look like we used a little bit.
Weekend
a little bit of meth.
Weekend warrior shit. Just I only on Saturday before I do the lawn.
600 pounds. Yeah.
I hit my meth pipe, and then I cut the lawn with scissors. That's how I get through the day.
Thomas said I was taller than he thought I'd be. What do you think? I was like a 5'4" troll?
I thought you were little, dude.
Quasimodo.
Oh, he's not little. You saw his body.
I thought he was. I thought he was shorter.
No, Tim's about my height. I want to say.
Yeah, we're about the same height.
Yeah.
I'm like 5'11" when I straight him straight, all the way straight, which I don't do very often. But yeah, I'm not a fucking dwarf, bro.
Dwarf.
Well, you know, shoot. Hey, I could be wrong. I was wrong.
The next episode of Rings of Power.
But you don't have hairy feet. That doesn't count. You need hobbit feet.
Have you looked at my feet? I got some, not super hairy, but there's
no, I've never looked at your fucking feet, dude. I don't look at dudes' feet.
Good. I have to.
Oh,
you make me. You walk around with your gross ass feet in this house.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's what happens. Because I'm in boots all day, dude. I'm in boots all goddamn day, and I want to just let my doggies run. I want to let the dogs
hunt. I don't care
hunt
about as much as you vaping when I tell you not to, because you just do it on purpose. That's what makes me mad.
I don't. It's actually just like.
Why don't you leave it upstairs?
What is a blue black?
Blue on black. What? Yeah, what does that mean? What's the blue part?
Fair warning, she's blue black.
Blue black.
Letitia Buffo. Who?
Is that? I don't understand what that means.
Letitia Buffoni. That sounds like a fake name. That sounds like a porn name. It's like, and the award.
Either that or she's a fighter. One or the other.
Brazilian. Brazilian Olympic artist. Athlete.
Letitia Buffoni sounds like a chick who gets like best 69 at the AVN.
Maybe.
That's. She's so dark. She's almost purple. Jesus.
That's the way I like them.
Oh, jeez.
Hold on. That's who that is?
She's not black. She's midnight. What?
It's not Letitia. It's not her.
Onyx.
It's another one. It's another chick.
Oh, the skater chick. Yeah, the skater chick.
Yeah, it's another one. She's so dark. She's almost purple. That's how I like them. I like me a deep, dark Kenyan African chick.
Ooh.
Where you turn off the lights, all you see is her eyes.
Jeez,
She's like the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. She's smoking a hookah, just going, "Who are you?" Oh, Aslan.
Well, speaking of feet,
Lord.
I teased this before the show.
Oh God.
I think it's the perfect time to bring it up.
Oh no.
As you guys know, I know everybody around the nation, around the world, and even in Canada, has seen that the Cleveland Browns have a new mascot.
It's not a new mascot.
He's not a new mascot, but they're bringing him into the forefront. I think it's a bad decision.
Oh, I love it.
Well, yeah, Tim loves it. I don't. But Pat McAfee, his show had something to say about it. And the guys have not seen the video. Me and my brother watched this thing.
He's racist to L's. Lord Thob is going to be pissed.
We watched it 2 or 3 times yesterday. My brother, who is not a sports fan, cracked up laughing at this. So once again, I gotta claim my brother for helping me with this one. But oh no, not a survey. It was perfect for a survey because now I can
oh boy,
I can hit the what's the name? Hold on. I don't.
God damn it.
Hold on. So this is the video of Pat McAfee's reaction to what the Cleveland Browns did to their field yesterday, because this mascot will now be on the forefront of our field.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, the Cleveland Browns announced that they're for home games they're going to be putting the Browns logo on the 50-yard line instead of the helmet that's been there for since
Well, for a while they usually don't
They
have.
didn't
logo
have
or
anything, right?
Yeah.
But they're putting in the Brownie and Pat McAfee. One of my favorite people. Gonna miss him on the WWE. But we'll
He's
like
got real shit to do.
He'll make me want to. He makes me now. It makes me not want to watch College Game Day just to see what he'll say. A man
He's
that
been
also
funny when he's been on there before.
a man that also called Billie Jean King a bitch for losing him money at the Super Bowl coin toss. One of my favorite moments of last year's Super Bowl was watching him on the coin toss. You bitch! It was so good.
I think it's funny just because everyone knows, including Pat McAfee, that she's anything but. I think it's what kind of made that funny. Anyway, we'll watch this.
So here we go. Hold on.
Ohio State Buckeye AJ Hawk.
Yes.
Now, the Cleveland Browns are announcing after being undefeated going into the season, new quarterback, new era, new logo on the middle of the Browns field. They're putting a fucking elf on the field. It is on there right now. I believe the elf's name is Bronny, the elf. Big ears, little body, a lot of luck. That's what's going down in Cleveland, right, AJ?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know what was why did they make this change?
Oh, because they wanted to usher in a new era.
Yeah.
They got a new stadium coming. They got a new thing cooking in Cleveland. New quarterback, new team.
Right.
We're going to go on a run. We might have moved on from Baker, but we're in a better spot. Whammy! Bronny the elf in the fucking middle of the field.
Hell yeah!
And there he is dancing on top. Look at me! Look at me! The elf is wobbling and waddling around the field. The drone footage is electrifying. The elf is giving a goddamn stiff arm to who? We don't know. That's what Cleveland's got going on right now. They might win a goddamn Super Bowl because this elf is going to be running wild all season in Cleveland.
This is the most Mickey Mouse shit I've ever
seen. Oh, fuck that guy. Yes. Fuck Boston Connor.
Love him.
Of course you do.
Browns things are going too well. They need to do something.
Great helmet.
Jeez.
They're selling merch. I'm sure they're selling a bunch of merch with that fucking thing on it.
Cleveland was a pretty blue-collar city.
Yeah.
Now that they do have an elf in the middle of their field and an elf mascot, gonna have to question a lot of things. Whoa. That's on Rupp. Listen, Rupper and Stipe and everybody, like they listen. We're not getting into that. I'm just telling you what people are gonna say. Okay.
Sure.
Many others in Cleveland.
Kevin Costner from Draft Day.
Yeah.
How come they put that dog that's walking around?
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Yeah,
that would have been cool.
Dog pound. They have a dog in the office. That all the dogs in the crowd.
They have a dog, number one. Give swagger.
I don't know. I kind of love Brownie the Elf.
What? Because the Heisman?
I mean, you talk about gritty. Santa rides them fucking elves hard. Those collar sons of bitches, cobbling shoes and stuff like that. Yeah, he looks like Brownie fucking, he defected from Santa Claus down.
Yeah. I can't do this. I want to play football. That's what Brownie did.
Okay, so we like him even more.
No, I don't like it. Quit on it. Fits in perfectly.
I don't like it.
Hey, I'm going to take this blue collar mentality and I'm going to drop it in the biggest league of all time. Sorry about it, Santa. Sorry about it, Scott Calvin. I'm fucking out of here. You want me to make these little wood and plastic toys all day, every day? You know what I want to do? Tote the rock around Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
No, Brownie quit on the kids. You can't support that. You got to support that.
Yes.
We tried to get ears
Good point.
and boots on the ground.
But he was fired.
From
That he's a shitty worker.
No, because he sucks at work.
Yeah.
the hard Sam's Baker Mayfield guy. So, never,
I put coal in the stockings last Sunday.
What's that deal?
This guy, sorry, Carolina, he fucking played really good.
He didn't play.
He's matured a lot.
All right, you can take it down.
Oh, you're missing the best part.
Oh, okay. Go to the best part. Yeah, let's just go to skip to the best part.
Okay. Brownie doesn't travel to away games. If anything, that was the Panther hopping around the stadium causing a fucking wind effect.
Oh, wait till you see what the Browns have. You think Brownie the Elf paint and Brownie the Elf mascot is something? Wait till you see his little fucking ass in 4D bouncing around like that Panther was in Carolina. He's going to be dangling on the
goalpost.
Yeah, he's going to be hanging.
Laughing like David Sampson.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I would love to get Pat McAfee on this show, but I know we're too small for that shit.
We probably get other punters.
Probably. But I want the punter.
We'll just
My
get all the
man.
retired punters we can get until
Yes.
there's only Pat McAfee left.
Hold it. Now we got to start with two joints from here.
Start with Phil Dawson.
Is the mascot gender fluid?
You know what?
Yes,
I have no
the
idea.
elf. They don't have sex.
So. I think so.
He, him, she, her.
It's a good question. I think, yeah, I think they is.
That's just the video feed from StreamYard. This is worse than Eli Payment. I disagree. I like him.
No, I love Brownie the Elf. Only thing I didn't like is I don't like this Brownie the Elf. I wanted the original Brownie the Elf. They put this different one up. I like the original one with his hands on his hips.
The fact that in that short they said, "How's he gonna run on the field with those cobblestone shoes?" And Pat McAfee's reply was, "They're aerodynamic." And then they ended it with the guy that I guess Boston, whoever he is. He says, "Yeah, it's gonna be really great when the elf comes out and shakes that towel over his head like Deshaun Watson."
Paul's asking why couldn't, instead of Guardians, they named the team something less offensive but still Native American. Well, there's an actual answer to that question. I believe it's because they talked to a lot of people in that community, a lot of Native Americans, and they didn't want any part of it at all.
Yeah,
they don't want to be any part of sports franchise, so they just don't want their culture anywhere near it. So they said, okay, we'll just do something else. So that's why. Anyway,
they talked to the wrong ones. I'm sure.
I mean, listen. A lot of white people were like, "Why don't we just call them the tribe?" Because you're white people. Right? You don't get a say in this.
Because you're white people.
You don't get a say in this.
That's your guilt talking, sir. It's your guilt talking.
Dude, listen, anytime I see a white person, and they still do it, every single Guardians post on Facebook, it's like, it's not, why did they change it? It's not offensive. I'm like, you can't say that. You don't get a say. You don't get a vote in this.
I mean, but they can have an opinion.
Can't say whether or not it's offensive to Native Americans. No, you can't. Not for that.
I know.
You can say I don't think it's offensive, but you can just say it's not. Period. Like they should not be offended. That makes zero sense.
They are allowed, Tim, by the Constitution, to be wrong. Okay, they're allowed to be wrong. They have a God-given right to be just the most wrong Avon Lake mansion living motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, you've been doing this your whole life too. I understand.
No,
this is what it is. Mm-hmm.
I really, because we've had these names our whole lives, and it doesn't mean anything to me. It's sports. Well, I'm going to go watch it. I don't care.
That's
what
why
the
I didn't fucking cry.
says.
That's why I haven't cried about the name change. I have embraced it. It's fine.
And I said on this show the same thing. I think change it, whatever. At least we're not going to get the protesters.
Those people behind me are being dicks about it. They're the tribe. They'll always be the tribe. You can't change it. I'm like, they changed it though.
Who gives
They did
shit?
change it. I don't know if you noticed. It's changed. They're not the tribe. They're not the Indians. I don't know if you noticed. You lost.
But now Marvel's going to come after us for naming them Guardians because they're going to want credits.
They need Chris Pratt to throw out a baseball. That's what they need.
Hey, we got Tom Hanks. That was good enough.
If we win a World Series,
we're going to end up getting the bug chick.
Yeah. Opening day.
Mantis. We're
getting Mantis.
And
I want Dave Bautista, so I'm not afraid of him anymore. He'll throw the ball like a girl, and I'm like, oh, he's not that tough.
I still say sorry about last night. It was a film about 4 African American couples who were friends and displayed the ups and downs of relationships. I mean, I don't know.
No, what I wanted, I didn't tell him this, but for the thumbnail, I wanted like us going like this, and then like a girl crying.
Well, if you would have told me the girl crying, I had the other things.
I just thought, I don't know. I was such a weird time in the morning too. Also, Pat Miletich had the same thought I did. I saw that video. I shot you that.
Send that to Thomas because I haven't even watched it.
Oh, all right.
I was waiting for
the
the show.
Exact same thing that I said.
What, that this weekend's UFC was a bust?
Was a fix?
Probably. I mean, who doesn't see that being just a complete and utter marketing tool right there for them to draw because nobody cared about Hamzat versus Nate?
No one fucking wanted to see somebody they love get destroyed.
I mean,
why did anyone want that? Not like that. They want to see him in a fight. They didn't want the last fight in the UFC that Nate Diaz has to just be terrible. They didn't want that shit. Listen, I'm assuming they sell most of their pay-per-views on Saturday, but they probably had a certain number up till Friday that they usually get to, and they probably will never know because they'll never tell us. But they probably weren't there. They probably weren't even close. And
Nobody's buying this thing. Hold on, mix it up.
Yes,
pretty much. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
maybe
what you gotta do.
maybe this fight that everyone says was ridiculous. Maybe they were right. Who would have thought?
No, I would have loved to have seen it.
No, I would have felt bad.
Why?
Because I like Nate Diaz, and I don't. Listen, the Tony Ferguson fight had somebody fight, and he won. Man, I'd rather see him fight somebody he can beat than him getting destroyed by Hamzat.
I'm glad he's leaving. By the way, I love Nate Diaz.
I'm hoping it's roller hockey or something cool.
That would be awesome. Just Nate Diaz checking somebody on a beach somewhere in California on ESPN4. That'd be awesome.
Wish Joe Rogan wouldn't have asked him what sport he was talking about, so we could just all speculate.
Yeah,
it's like bocce ball. He's taking that old lady down.
Joyce, that's not true. It was a black guy that was a stormtrooper. He was stormtrooper number 4 in the original Star Wars. You just didn't see him.
Billy D. Williams, smooth as silk at 105 years old.
Um,
Wait, is he still alive? Yeah.
Yeah, Billy D. Williams is still alive.
Okay, yeah.
But I gotta say,
Thomas, I sent you that video.
Okay, cool.
I gotta tell you about that Nate Diaz, Tony Ferguson fight. I love a showboater, but there is a kind of showboater I appreciate more than what Nate Diaz was fucking doing during.
That's what he always does. It's not anything different.
But it's getting old, and I'm glad he's leaving so it can come back fresh.
Yeah, but that is obviously war for him, man. That's why he's getting main events when he hasn't won a fight in 3 years. So,
but it doesn't.
Listen, you say you don't like it. Apparently, people like it. So,
I know
you don't. I understand, but I'm saying, don't act like it's just a dumb thing because it's obviously working for him financially a lot.
Just like getting like this, like
making his money though, Ray.
Hands on the fucking knees.
He's making his money.
Shit.
He's making his money.
They won't let me display it.
Oh,
you can't watch Instagram.
It says sorry, this page isn't available.
Oh,
right.
Probably taken down.
Anyway, it's Pat Miletich, who legend, MMA legend, UFC Hall of Famer, and former and hopefully future guest of Bro Plata.
Mm-hmm.
He's the man. Super coach, all those champion, all those things.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. They were supposed to make him Two-Face in the Burton verse.
Yep.
Was
Billy D. Williams is supposed to be Two-Face.
They met Pat Miletich. I'm like, what?
That would have been awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Amazing. See it. Yeah, right.
Yeah, they took it down.
He has Don Fry as
take it down.
They took it down. Yeah.
Boo.
Who was up last night?
Oh,
weird. I know. Well, the thing is, this is what makes me think that this may not be right because it was one thing Miletich said it, but Brendan Schaub also said it. So I don't know. He's agreeing with me. Maybe. Anyway, no, I'm just joking. But
you leave Big Brown alone.
No, I have no problem with him. But Miletich, but of the two of them, Miletich is the legend, correct? So
yeah.
No, nothing against Schaub. He was a decent fighter. He was a decent fight. He beat Crow Cop. That's a big win. You know, you can't be if you're bad, you don't beat Crow Cop, right?
No.
So anyway, point being, Miletich legend. He said that, and I'm like, told you. And that's the exact same thing I said. So I'm like, yeah. I mean, and he's also a conspiracy guy. I'm not. So even when I say that, so part of me is like, probably not though, right? I'm like, I don't know, man. This one, because again, when shit hits the fan for them, it always works out in their favor. That's a weird coincidence, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, that means, usually it's a good run organization. They can figure shit out, right? But they are, but well, when it comes to their shit, but like for them, right? That's what I mean. But they all, the people who run that shit are all about number one. Anyway, we know this. Anyway, we've talked about it before. But
shot one.
How many do you have to do?
I got 4, but I think I got an extra shot, so I think I got 5.
That's from last week.
Yeah, from Remember with Ferguson.
Oh, 4. It's 4.
Okay.
Yeah. But he did get an extra shot.
Yeah, I did get an extra shot.
Yeah, with the it's 4 total because we didn't give you the 5 round.
It. Don't do them all at once.
Thing.
I'm not doing them all at once.
You did last time, and
anyway,
it didn't work out.
About to finish my thought. Anyway, I guess what I was trying to say is it works out for him way too often to be like this is just coincidence. Anyway, Yeah. Well, see, it was a 5-round fight, but I feel like hopefully the wheel won't punish us for this because we did just change the rule that we maxed the more you can have more shots in a 5-round fight. But your guy wasn't supposed to have a 5-round fight originally. Different opponent. That's one thing because he did have a fight, but it was supposed to be a 5-round fight, right? So I don't know if you could put him back or not at the time, but it doesn't either way. So we just gave you the 3-round punish, which should have been
It don't
2.
matter.
Wait, what's round did you finishing?
Oh, I can't even fucking remember. Dude.
3rd, 4th.
I think it was 3rd.
So old rule, it would have been 3. So you have to do 3.
Let's find out because I don't.
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay, because
the Queen's death affected Cleveland in any way. With the flags
Nope.
have been half-mast. Is that
Round 4?
Round 4. Okay.
Okay. Well, from the old rule, that means it would have been 2.
Okay.
So that means 3 with extra shot. So you only have to do 3.
So I have to do 2 more then.
Okay. Actually, 2 joints.
job,
It
Red.
did. Actually, 2 joints. It did affect Cleveland.
How?
Because
Dude,
back in
if I
the
die, I
year-
want a 4-day wake with a 10-mile line. All right, you guys make sure that happens.
the year that I was born, 1977.
32. Oh,
Good Lord, 1977
I just guessed that I was wrong. I'm sorry.
was the year that the then Prince, now King Charles, actually visited Cleveland.
King Chuck.
Yeah, that's scary, ain't it?
Shit. Wait, who's after King Chuck? Dude, it's not Prince Andrew, is it?
It's not Andrew. It's supposed to be Harry. But
Oh,
which one of them married Meghan Markle?
Harry, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to have been Harry. So it's gonna be his brother.
I love the meme I saw, like Meghan Markle finding her inheritance from the Queen, and it's her when she was on Deal or No Deal as a model. She opens the case, it's $5.
Yes.
That's funny. Oh yeah, they did it. They weren't real happy about her, were they?
No, as they shouldn't be.
Not at all.
As they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Well, listen, they didn't like her for other reasons before anything else.
Well,
right?
obviously,
they
get out of that situation. Then.
According to them, the couple, they said that they were worried about how dark the baby would be. Which you know what?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's like, no, that didn't happen. Everyone's like, that happened.
Oh, that absolutely fucking happened. Is
Should
the
be like,
sun setting on the British Empire?
You got an NBA player to be the donor, so actually he's gonna be pitch midnight. He's gonna be Onyx,
almost purple.
Yes, almost purple. Yes, that's our friend Paul says.
That's what it says. Paul said, "For real, guys, they have been carting her around in a box for like 7 days, and more events are planned. She's gonna be rotten if they don't hurry up and bury her."
Listen,
not true.
Not true. I'm gonna say they have the top probably funeral home people. What do they call it? What's I want to not phlebotomy. Lobotomy, right? Something to do? No, not lobotomy. That's
I forget what the process is called. But,
oh my gosh, gonna drive me nuts.
Anyway, it's supposed to be Harry. That's what she said. Yes,
it's not lobotomy.
Yes.
Ridiculous. No, what is it? Fuck.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't even know what the whole thing is, but I think if there's grave robbers that in like the future that try and steal from the Queen, I guarantee you she's gonna look like Lincoln when they tried to take his body. Because the story with Lincoln is
she look like a Kardashian. She's gonna be like so shiny.
Yeah, this face like completely pulled back and wrinkleless,
like Joan Rivers.
Yes.
Oh Jesus. Jesus.
Except with worse cunt jokes.
She probably had a joke about that or something about when she died and they bury her. I'm sure she did.
Oh yeah,
probably. She was hilarious. Anyway,
but what I love about the Lincoln story is he was embalmed every day that he was.
Oh, embalming fluid. Embalming.
Yeah,
embalming. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Taxidermy.
Taxidermy.
Oh, that'd be hilarious to stuff her and take her on tour.
Just having her pose. Just
all right, Queenie.
Hello.
Would you like left wave, right wave, or Heisman?
They get Disney. God. They get Disney Imagineers to like put some kind of device where her wrist moves like back and
Sure.
forth, like a pivot.
Tomorrowland, sure.
Oh, fuck the queen.
Hey.
Not now.
I understand. Well, it's been like 3 days. It's fine. She lived for 96 years. It's okay. And she let a lot of the municipal or what do you call them? Whatever the hell colonies go in her lifetime. So
How
I
she actually
understand.
made a decision that meant something. How long ago was that? You think?
What?
Possibly ever? Like I'm like, I mean, the royal family. It's weird that they just don't be like, "This is done. This is not a thing we do anymore," because they don't have any actual power.
Happen.
They're just symbols, right?
They can dissolve parliament.
like our president, because everything's actually ran with a deep state. But still,
yes, that's goddamn right.
Mm-hmm.
Queen had huge tits, bro. She had implants 5 years.
I don't think.
What
that's
is
true.
a 96-year-old, a 91-year-old doing with some implants?
Make me look like Kim Kardashian, please.
Now,
That would have been hilarious if she did.
Who is
Well, she
that-
would wanted to do this. She would have done it years ago.
She looks
Well,
like
may-
Julia
have a little bit
Childs,
of-
just
what?
with huge tits.
who is that? Fucking damn Nancy Pelosi. Now I know she's got work done.
Look at the Canadian being all pissed about Casey for talking shit.
Well, I mean, they're still kind of tied to the empire a little bit, so they're on the money and shit. Sicko, goddamn right. That's the people
I mean,
we
listen,
have
when
on
we
this
got
show.
when we got away from we cut their ties hard, man. When we did, you know,
But let's
Canada
get back
not
to-
so much. Like, well, they're still okay.
That's all well and good, but let's talk about Nancy Pelosi's tits. They look great. I'm gonna say, for her being 70,000 years old and a total sea bag, great tits.
Well, that's because those are only like 3 years old or whatever.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
She got him in the pandemic, just on a gurney in her house in the basement.
COVID tits.
COVID tits. The room looks like the surgeon's room from the Batman 89. She's just like, mirror.
There are 2 pairs of tits that I want to see before I go.
We've heard this one before. I think I told Red to clip it at one point, but I forget what it was.
Nancy Pelosi and Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah, we've heard this before, and it's ridiculous and kind of gross.
How's it ridiculous?
Those are stories,
Oprah?
sir.
Oprah?
Yeah.
Oprah's got one.
Well, and what context though? Like, were you like sneaking into her house? You know?
No, like
what's her dude's name? Desmond?
Yeah, Desmond.
Stetman. Fuck that.
Stedman.
Stedman ain't
Yeah.
shit. I'll knock that motherfucker out.
How about Gail? Gail kicked her ass. Don't fuck with Gail. She got morning TV money.
Gail can get it too.
But I was gonna say, she just walks into a room in front of Thomas and goes, Thomas, you get a titty and you get a titty.
Charlie Rose is already in there.
I think she has a rose tattoo in her tit. Like Oprah seems like the kind of chick
Charlie
to
Rose.
have easily concealed like tit tattoos.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Charlie Rose.
Yeah. Oh, I love that rose.
By any other name.
I'm just saying, they holy grail. Those are the holy grails. Holy grails. They're the holy grails of tits. Nobody's ever seen them. Really, Stedman didn't really see them.
Sorry, guys, I can't concentrate. You guys just blew my mind with that chick that I met years ago. Is not an OnlyFans model. I didn't know that until today.
Really?
I had no idea. So I'm like,
you
I know her.
You don't follow media that much, Tim.
Well, I don't follow OnlyFans.
I found out through Compound Media.
You follow through what's like which comedians are showing their butthole this week.com?
Well, no, she was on she was on Compound Media a lot.
Oh.
So like she was talking about her OnlyFans, and they even like joked like one day you're gonna show her butthole, and like I think it was like a year later she ended up like posting butthole photos. So it's even better.
Okay.
Love it. I know so many OnlyFans chicks. It's funny that you're like, oh my god, I met this chick and now she's an OnlyFans.
No,
girl.
it's just because I didn't know, I guess. I just
Yeah.
wasn't aware. And like I didn't expect for it to be someone that I've met when you said that.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know that many people really.
True.
So that's probably what it was. I don't know. I'm like, I fucking know her.
Yeah, she what was that? I think it was
I don't
like
remember her name though, obviously, but I've definitely
Karen
met her.
Feehan, yeah.
And she was definitely in Sean's short. It's really funny. It's really good.
I
It's called
bet
Every
anything
Other
Sean
Sunday.
does is hilarious.
Have you seen it? It's on Amazon.
No, but I will.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's only like 20 minutes, but it's good. I think it's like supposed to be like a pilot or something, but
okay. I'm gonna.
What are you looking at now? The butthole?
No, hell no, hell no.
Yeah, he's not a butthole guy.
CBS is
Look
wishing
without them, anusless.
the rapist a happy birthday.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Alleged. This is R. Kelly over here. Blanche. Moving on.
I was about to say Blanche. Yeah.
Arthur. Oh, B. Arthur. I don't know.
R.
Man.
Kelly got another case. He got some more time added onto his 30 years today.
Yeah, I just saw that today. Yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
Blanche.
Ooh. I saw this on the MMA Holes Twitter. I don't know who this guy represents, but I'm gonna send Thomas this story. And this is from MMA Junkie in the USA Today, so it's kind of fact. But hold on, let me send this to Thomas.
Listen, you heard it here. You probably won't hear it in 2 years, but Ray said USA Today is fact.
I mean, yeah.
Pretty soon there's gonna be something in there. Like, I don't know.
There's been times, but
I'm pretty sure the next election is gonna ruin our relationship.
No, because I'm not. I know what I'm doing, and I just want to see liberals cry. That's all I want to see. November is going to be a bloodbath anyway.
I won't cry when the election happens. I'll cry when the country falls apart after the election.
But apparently, MMA manager Kyle Stoltz pleads guilty after being arrested for FBI sexting involving kids.
How come every single time you see someone's photo, you're like, yeah, that makes sense? Like, it's never I would never guess that guy. That's never that, is it? Even Travis Fulton, you're like, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
who did he manage?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. I didn't. According to blah, 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 Stoltz, 42 received a 48 minimum months or 48 months. What? 2 years?
That's 4 years, you crazy person.
12 times. Oh, yeah.
It's 4 years, Ray.
Yeah, I can't do math.
24 months in a year, Ray. I clap.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, he's actually 60. He just says he's 30.
I know. It's well, my references give me away. But yeah, keep going down. I want to see who he like managed and shit. But the fact that here we go. Las Vegas. The arrest took place December 9th, 2021, in Vegas after police correspondence with Stoltz as a part of a child exploitation task force. Interesting. Report by keep going.
Social network. They started this thing on December 7th. What did you do for Pearl Harbor Day? Well,
I talked to child touchers. It's a good time. According to police,
talk about a suicide bomb. Anyway, what?
Yeah.
I don't want to move down because that picture's gonna go away.
Yeah, it's quite beautiful. Yeah, we'll go back to it. Oh, that's even hotter right there. But yeah, keep going. Eventually, a 7-Eleven was established as a meetup location. Yeah. Who would meet up with a kid at a 7-Eleven?
I don't know. How many kids know what a 7-Eleven is?
Ew.
Like, tell you, I never met the dude, but when I was 19 and I started to do high school umpiring and I got my license, like, there's supposed to be a guy who taught the softball class and a guy who taught the baseball class. But the guy who taught the baseball class had to teach both at the same time because, like, 3 days before the class was supposed to start, dude got arrested for that shit. Yeah, he was talking to who we thought was a teenage girl and ended up being a cop. I never met the guy, but everyone's like, well, he was a pervert, huh? Who would have thought? And everyone's like, he did kids softball games for how long? Yep.
Oh, and he was also part of the ex-MMA league as a matchmaker. Ooh. Ugh.
This guy doesn't have any kind of good resume.
No, he's
a lot of swings and misses on this thing.
Oh, and I love how it's always Stoltz, where Stoltz denied that he was doing anything inappropriate. They always do.
Up.
But yeah, it's what a piece of shit. So he finally got some time for it. And apparently he's had a lot of oh yes, please. Let's take a look at this for some levity. No, what are you doing? Ooh, yeah. I love bare knuckle fighting. Love it. It's the best.
Let's see if we got any more hotties. Nope. I don't
Nope.
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 No.
Nope.
No.
Let me wait.
It's a man in a dress, Ray.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, maybe.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, beefy boys.
No.
Oh.
No.
Boo. Boo. Boo, no titties. How dare you?
Oh,
Ooh.
she definitely
Okay.
has no titties.
All right. Yeah, I like
She
it.
looks dejected in the face. She looks like I don't want to be here.
She looked like you.
Oh my God. I met him last night in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's a woman that'll stab you just for looking at another woman. Oh man.
What is that move?
Yeah. No.
Oh wow. Yes.
Perfect. Get out of here.
Wow, that great ass too. Anyway.
No.
Oh, Rob Van Winkle. What is
No.
Oh God.
This is getting depressing. Oh, they got the fighting on the okay.
Oh boy.
Oh. What are you hiding up under there?
Well, let's see what you got there, love.
What's going on here? Holy.
Oh,
yes.
That
Lord.
is a woman that likes to be called mistress in bed. That's
yes, Lord.
She does look a little. I'm gonna say this though. She looks like she's had work done many places.
I don't give a shit.
I can't.
I do.
I'm really good at this game, but I can't really tell from the picture.
Like the lips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Great tattoos.
Hats
off to. God damn it, Thomas. Great fucking sleeve or arm work. I like that.
We're never gonna get sponsors because we're all perverts.
I think we'll be fine.
2/3 perverts in the show.
We'll get a lot of Blue Chew ads. I think that'll be what we get.
You getting boner? Probably not.
But she has nothing. But still, I give her credit for trying.
Wow.
When I was waiting for the valet to get my car today, a guy walked out of the same hotel I was in wearing a leopard print suit jacket and matching shorts.
You sure that wasn't Ernie the cat?
I don't know, but I looked over and I'm like, nice, fantastic. Speaking of spades, I didn't go to the casino last night.
I was gonna ask, did you go?
No, I had a headache. I didn't really feel like it, and then I couldn't sleep. It was the whole thing. I'm so fucking tired.
I do like this Charissa Sigala. Oh yeah.
Wait, how about this? Who won the fucking fight?
Okay.
Who won the fight? Who won the fight? No, we don't care.
Nah, true. We're just looking at boobs. Get your hand away from them with your BKFC shirt. Go screw. Looking like a Jersey Shore stunt double.
Do you think he's ever said, "How bad do you want to be the main event"?
A lot.
Oh, geez, that's
a
not
lot.
Good.
I'm still sad they refunded my year subscription to BKFC. I'm like, I don't know why. I have no idea. But I went for the year and they refunded me, and I'm like, dude, I wanted the content. Like, I bought it for a year for a fucking reason. I would love to have them as a sponsor, to be honest with you.
No, because then we have to talk about it.
Well, yeah, but I would be the guy to do it.
Yeah,
Most
I'd be talking shit about it, and then we get
most of those pay-per-views happen the same night as something going on with UFC too.
Yeah.
It's like they really have their stuff on at the same exact time.
Yeah.
And now it's football season, and it's a whole other thing.
I love football season.
Oh,
yay. Yay.
You're just pissed because your favorite team won. That makes no sense, does it?
No, because I don't like football season.
I'm talking to Thomas, not you.
Oh.
I'm fine. What really pissed me off was Monday night. I'm fine with the Browns winning. I wanted Baker to win, but I'm okay. Monday night pissed me the fuck off. Like, how are you an NFL coach and you got a minute on the fucking clock and it's 4th and 5? You got Russell fucking Wilson and you don't go for it to get a closer shot of the field goal. You're a dumbass. Hackett's a dumb fucking bitch.
Did he quick kick?
They went for a 64-yarder. It was like, oh, well, Pittsburgh did something big. Or
Were they in Denver or are they in Seattle?
Denver.
Well, it's makeable in Denver.
No, they were in Seattle. My bad. I'm sorry.
Okay, then it's not makeable in Seattle. Unless the wind was at their back. It's like 64 is like 56 in Denver. So like
yeah.
But all I know is I like Cade York. I like that pick anyway. That was my favorite pick of the whole draft because we needed a kicker and he was the best available kicker. And they said, "Fuck this, we're just gonna get somebody." Dude, you know what? Even though they didn't play great last week, McPherson, but AFC North is like the kicker conference now, man. Yeah, especially if Cade York ends up doing well and McPherson, and then they already had Boswell and Justin Turner, who as big as a pain in the ass he is probably the best, possibly to ever do it. He'll probably be a Hall of Famer. So
yeah, but
they got to get vegetarian first. So once they get him in, and they better fucking just put him in. Don't fucking play around. You're gonna put him in, just put him in.
But this
you should have to wait a decade because he's a kicker. Shut up. It's vegetarian. Fucking put him in.
But this is the thing. In this division, you need that. Like, you need a kicker. I agree with that pick.
Run the ball, play defense, kick field goals. Fine.
Did you see Chubb and Hunt's press conference?
No.
You need to watch that. I'm not gonna pull it up. Watch
Chubb
that.
talked.
Chubb talked, smiled, and laughed. What? Yeah.
You know what? Good thing we won. The fact that we were that dominant running the ball and we didn't win. I'm like, how is this possible? And we did win, but I'm saying, like, how is this? I mean, I'm not saying they passed too much. I mean, you can't give the ball to them every play. It's not like the old days. You give the ball to them 10 years ago. They give them the ball 40 times a game. That's what fucking Baltimore did back when they won the 2000. They're basically what the Browns are going to try to do. They run the ball, they play defense, and they have the quarterback not fuck it up. And that's what Trent Dilfer did, not fuck it up.
I think that's the model for a lot of the NFL teams. Look at Indianapolis.
Yeah, they do say that the ones that win the most are the ones that do actually throw the ball. So
yeah, but
no one's really won a Super Bowl like that since 2000.
But you're getting to the point where coverage is starting to dominate. Like this week, I expect a whole lot better defenses. Like,
well, the rules are still to the receivers.
Yeah, but I mean, the only person that feasted on a defense was Patrick Mahomes this weekend.
He does it all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, like less preseason. I mean, the Browns barely played their starters in the preseason. In that first half, they all look rusty, except for Chubb. Mm-hmm. Oh, who's the center? They did all right. The offensive line did pretty well. Yeah, I don't even know who the fuck that guy is. And the right tackle.
Seattle.
Yeah, they did play well. The all line played well.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, I think that's the trend in the whole NFL. The trend is going back to running because they're
numbers wise, it's not. It's not number.
Well, number wise is kind of ain't, but you're seeing the stronger teams have that strong run game. Like
Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Najee.
They don't have a running game. They never have a run game.
Najee's gonna be good though. He's gonna be good. Yeah. But J.K. Dobbins didn't even do well this weekend. No, I think he did. I'm not sure. Because I was trying to catch up on highlights. Because NFL is my shit. I love my Browns, but I love watching everybody.
Yeah, that's not really. I don't. Not that often. You know what? It's funny. I watch more college games than I watch NFL games, but I always watch the Browns. And if something's close and I see it's close, I turn it on. Like I watched the end of the Pittsburgh game because it came on and it was close. I want to see who won that game.
Well, I told you my app failed, so I couldn't watch the Browns. I couldn't watch the early games. I came in on the evening games, and I was watching Minnesota Green Bay. I was watching San Fran. No, I didn't watch San Fran. I can't remember who else. Minnesota Green Bay. Fuck, I can't remember. And I just like football. That's why I'm glad I got the program I got so I can watch all those games.
A couple years ago, I was at Allen's, and I'm like, I don't know how I know this. I'm just watching ESPN or something. I'm like, I could tell you every single quarterback, starting quarterback, and where they went to college. He's like, you could? I'm like, I think so. And he went down the list, and I knew them all. I couldn't do that now. I'm just not paying as much attention anymore. Ever since we did this podcast and stuff, a few years ago, I could do it. I don't think I could do it now. I don't even know who's starting for San Francisco.
Trey Lance didn't do good. Did
North
not
Dakota.
do good at well. I think Garoppolo is going to be starting pretty soon. He did not.
Eastern
do
Illinois.
Well. And Trey Lance,
North Dakota.
Trey Lance, but they want to blame the weather. But Justin Fields did just as well. Justin Fields,
Ohio State.
Yeah.
Oh, who is Flacco? Delaware playing for the Jets. He started for the Jets.
He said that's his quarterback. So
okay, it's not. What's his name? Thomas, BYU.
You talking about Zach Wilson?
Wilson, BYU. Okay, that's
yeah,
close.
Zach Wilson.
So I know most of the colleges. I don't know all of them.
Well, and that's the thing I love about college football too, being on the weekends. I can watch that.
North Carolina.
After I watch Ohio State, I can be all in on. Well, after I watch Ohio State and Georgia, I can be all in on everybody else too. This is my time of year. I feel some type of way around this.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind playing fantasy again, but I want to play with people. I don't want to play with random people. I want to play with just if it's my brother and some of his friends and some of my friends I want to lead, like people I know. Like I'm going against someone I know every week. That'd be fun. And the draft is the most fun part. I want to do a draft together. Like the only time I did it, we did a draft at a bar, and it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. The draft was the most fun.
This year's draft,
laptops out and shit, and it's fun.
I
drafted 2 defenses before anyone else drafted one.
I ran the fantasy football draft for TAM, and then we did our personal fantasy football draft. And like I said, I told y'all my team name. They fucked up my team name in the first round because they took Kareem Hunt. Like, you fucking bastards. But it's fun going against people that you know because it's a little bit of shit talk depending on the person. Like, we got some that's in it just to be in it because it's my friend's league. But it's fun. I almost won. I should have played Derek Carr. I played Lamar Jackson, and that was a bad decision. I shouldn't have did that. Plus, I had Nick Chubb. I got Nick Chubb. I got Ezekiel Elliott. I got Stephon Diggs. Jefferson showed out for me.
So the first Pittsburgh game is in 2 weeks.
Yes.
That's the Thursday night game.
That's the Thursday night. Yeah.
And then they play on Halloween, which is Monday night. So they don't play on a Sunday.
No, I think they play on a Halloween. Cleveland Browns schedule. Let me see.
I'm almost positive they play Pittsburgh on Halloween.
24 last Sunday against.
I know they did. Okay, well, fine.
Right, they did. Damn
Let's
right.
See. Yeah, they play the Bengals on Halloween here.
It's the Bengals they play on Halloween. Okay.
That's gonna be wild.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Dude, that'd be so much fun to go to the, I'm sure I'm not gonna try to get tickets, it'd be expensive, but that'd be fun. Fucking Halloween at stadium. That'd be fun. But actually the next day I'm going to that concert in Columbus. So
that's right.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess my brother's not going now. I'm back and forth. I want him to go. I don't know. Anyway.
Kidnap him. Do him like they used to do Mr. T on the 18.
He was going to go, but then he finds that he has like some kind of training for work. And he doesn't know if he hasn't started yet, so he doesn't know if he could miss a day. Like it's possible that he could miss a day, and then he's like, "I'll go if I can," but so right now he doesn't know. So he wants to go, which is new because he never wants to go to anything. But I told you, someone went to that Rammstein show, and showed him video, and he's like, "That's what a concert's like."
Oh yeah.
I'm like, well, it won't be quite as gnarly as that one, but I mean,
they just put up video of the show they did in Foxborough. And it was fucking phenomenal.
That band in a northeastern town of 15,000 people.
Right.
That is weird. Like that's like Foxborough, that stadium being in New Philadelphia. Like that's the size of town. Like that's just it's how did that come to be? How did it end up there?
I don't know.
It's weird,
money.
Right?
Yeah,
well, I know, but it's so like I know a farmer who's got some land. Like what?
Pretty much.
I know
Well,
it's right outside Boston, but still, it's
Well, before I think I told you guys before they built Gateway, where they built Gateway, they were gonna move it out towards Beechwood near 271, where Harvard Park and Ahuja Medical is. They were gonna build a sports complex out there because nobody had that land. And they let it go, and they started building over it.
Yeah, but I mean that area.
what did the Gateway look like before? I don't remember.
It was the East Side Market.
I don't remember. I wasn't.
Yeah,
I wasn't.
It was the East Side. It was like the West Side Market. Like literally, the West Side Market was across the bridge. Then the East Side Market was across, and the East Side Market had more urban type stuff.
Ethnic,
yes, ethnic type stuff. And they just tore it down. What was weird was the East Side Market was there. My mother never went to it. So when they start mentioning they was gonna tear it down, it was like nobody's going there anyway. So
But still, there's probably protesters.
Sure. Don't put that up. It's probably fake. Pulse likes to do that shit, and I'm not gonna give him the damn satisfaction.
Who the fuck is? Oh Jesus!
Oh no, what's going on?
Ethan Page just kicked some guy twirling pizza crust. Now Danhausen's up here.
Very nice, very
Is
evil.
it pizza guy?
Some pizza guy.
Is he like twirling pizza?
He was twirling crust, yes. And Ethan Page just kicked the shit out of him.
That might be the guy who got viral off of.
Does he have a mustache?
Yeah.
Skinny guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. Oh my
pizza
God,
man.
he was on AEW? Get the fuck out of here.
Nice. I even know who that guy is.
Who says wrestling isn't silly? I'd say to you, Ethan Page doing that, I am now more of a fan of Ethan Page than I've ever been in my life. Former AIW absolute champion Ethan Page, by the way, who had silent heat the night he won the belt. Silent heat.
Who is going to play quarterback for Dallas?
I don't know.
Rush?
I wasn't asking you. Rush?
Cooper Rush? Yeah.
Sounds like an Abercrombie model's name.
And it won't be that bad anyway.
Like Disney star.
Because Dak looked like he couldn't connect with his receivers any fucking way. So what difference is you going to have?
Did he eat his chunky soup?
Of course he didn't. And he didn't sleep in his sleep number bed. That's why he looked horrible.
Motherfucker. He didn't have the number right. Somebody fucked the sleep number up. Someone went into his room and fucked up a sleep number. That's what they did.
Oh, God.
I'm falling apart. I feel like garbage. And I told you guys I couldn't sleep. My room was weird. I don't know if I'm going to go back to that hotel or not. Well, it was all right, except I had hardwood floors, and I walked around on a barefoot, and my feet were black. I'm like, they don't fucking Swiffer this thing?
They was trying to give you that urban touch. They wanted you to feel the touch of Africa on your feet.
What showed up to the game with no shoes on? This is me now, guys.
Where'd this Negro come from? Oh, wait a minute.
It does come off.
It's not blackface. I was rolling around on the floor. It's on my foot.
He was Blackfoot. He could have been either black or Native American. He was Blackfoot.
Well, I was about to say, yeah, we put a feather in his hair, call him Blackfoot. That'd be. I am Prince Blackfoot of the Blackfoot clan.
That's the nickname of the punter for the Steelers. I'm so sorry, everybody. He's a black guy who kicks.
That's the greatest thing you've ever said on this podcast.
He's the black guy who kicks. But he's not the only one for Renton, you know.
I think Miami's got one. No,
he did a good job holding for Boswell, even though he missed that. No, they won.
Yeah, they won.
I mean,
it wasn't McPherson's fault that they lost. That fucking snapper. He's probably gone.
Yeah.
He's gone. Unemployed. Let's have him on. Have him on the show.
How do you
got
feel
cut from the
blowing
NFL
that
this
lead?
week? What?
How do you feel blowing that lead?
Yeah. Yeah, you never. I mean, listen, we have the highest
Blackfoot. Horrible job in Chicago.
Hey, that's my mom's boyfriend's cousin. We talked about this.
Good for him that he's related to the Penguin. It's good to know. Some kind of.
She's from Massillon, Ohio's own, baby.
Elanina fucking Ness over there. Ugh. That dude that holds the ball for the kicker is the biggest loser on the team. No,
It's the punter, 2 joints.
no, that man
Brad
has the
Johnson.
greatest job in
Tony Romo.
football. He doesn't have to do shit. Oh yeah, this is a good point.
It's long snapper. Actually, backup quarterback's probably the clipboard guy. They're probably the best job if you never play.
I agree with this
Like
statement, by the way.
Yeah, that's just a good point. Long snapper, but the Browns have the highest paid long snapper in football. I mean, he's very good.
How much does he make? 500,000?
No, he's probably over $1 million. I'm sure.
But yeah,
I don't know. Let's take a look. Charlie Hewlett, right?
Charlie Hewlett's contract.
Charlie Hewlett.
Watch, it's like 6.5
Charlie Hewlett's
million.
contract.
I think it's over $1 million.
That dude makes $6 million.
Oh my god!
6 years, $6
Total
million with
guess.
850,000 guaranteed.
Wait, what'd you say? 6 years, $6 million? That's $1 million a year.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Still
$1 million a year. Yeah.
I was talking about over the whole contract, though. I wasn't talking per year.
That guy used to snap for the Eagles had to do magic on the side to make ends meet. He did. You know what I'm talking about? You know that guy? No, he was on America's Got Talent. He actually only does magic now. He doesn't play football anymore because he had a heart condition and he can't play. Else he would be. But that was like his day job. Like NFL was his day job. It wasn't his dream job. The NFL was his day job. His dream job was magic.
That's funny.
Yeah, I got a weird life, dude. Like when he was a kid, his dad killed his mom.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then he started like doing magic. And he's really good at it. You know, he's close up magic. He was on America's Got Talent.
Really?
Like second or third. Yeah. Yeah, he's actually pretty. I forget his name, but he's pretty famous. But it was just kind of funny that like his day job. He's like, yeah, I want to be a magician, but right now I'm an NFL football player.
Yeah, you see this? Make a football disappear.
In between his legs. That's also just a weird skill too. There's close-up magic and snapping a football are just weird skills.
Hand-eye coordination must be off the fucking charts.
I'm sure it's great.
Yeah, because I couldn't do that shit.
Oh, I saw a story about him years ago in Real Sports. Is what I know, how I know about him. But,
2 joints. You don't see this dark spot in the middle of my goddamn shirt.
I assumed it was your nipple.
There's Black Panther right there.
So
is that what you call your nipple?
Yeah, I call it Black Panther.
Right. So this guy, when he put out a recruiting video, this snapper, when he tried to go to college for football, he went to UTEP. He only got a scholarship to UTEP because he put out a recruiting video that he cut together himself. That was tackles of him and like 3 or 4 other guys on his team who were making other big hits, but the video was so crappy they couldn't tell it wasn't him. So it's just all hits. So I feel like you need to do that for your next comedy tape.
Yeah.
Just shitty video.
Shitty video. I'll take like
Mary.
Yeah. It gets all fuzzy at that point, like distorted voice.
Yeah.
My mother was a hoarder.
What do you mean that guy's from Ecuador? He ain't a brother.
Different rules in Canada, I think.
Yeah, I think you have to have First Nation status at all times. That's usually what it is.
He's the fucking king of Wakanda.
Former. As of this new movie. When does that come out? That come out soon? November? Can't wait for that movie.
What's the name of the fake African country that Eddie Murphy ruled? Zamunda. Wakanda Zamunda. Who wins in a war?
Wakanda,
based on weaponry alone.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
right.
Anyway, that's.
Do you see the King's Guard in Zamunda? They're holding spears still, but they don't have anything on the spear.
I forgot about the weapons. I kind of forgot about what Black Panther was about.
That's like a lion mauling a puppy. Like there's no real.
All right, how about who is the better Olympic basketball team? That's completely different.
I'm gonna say Wakanda just because of the heart-shaped herb.
And they got better training facilities.
Anyway, they have this USADA or does WADA have a test for that?
No, not the heart-shaped herb. That's why Wakanda is like killing it in the Olympics every year, especially in throwing.
You know what's funny? Putin probably went digging for that shit when he saw that movie.
That was my favorite line out of Black Panther, Casey. That was my favorite line. Excuse me,
What
brother.
are
But
those?
what are those?
Yeah.
Pulse has a question.
Oh God. Y'all got Triple G or Canelo Alvarez?
Other steroid test?
Probably.
I think Canelo. Although
I got
Triple G's
Canelo.
gotten away with it before, but they both have, right? I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah. I think
Honestly,
they've both been popped for it. Yeah.
Cheaters.
Boxing's different.
It's not though. What do we mean? You're like, yeah, you can take all the steroids. That makes 0 sense. Get out of here.
Yeah, I want a dude. I would love
You
that.
want a dude?
Like a steroid league for boxing.
As long as they're all in the same shit and they all have the same doctor, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
People would fucking die.
The league would have to run it themselves. Yeah, you're right. They'd die. They would die. Some people would die. Look, listen. If he dies, he dies, Thomas. It's boxing. Come on.
No, this is not fucking Rocky 4.
Yes, it is. Everything's Rocky 4. Listen, every situation you can compare to Rocky 4. Give me something.
Walking down a long hallway.
Yeah. See, listen.
Walking down a long
You may die
hallway.
walking on the long.
Don't know how I
You could
feel
die.
inside.
Are you dressed like Uncle Sam? You could be. I don't know.
No, it's not Tito Ortiz in the Seether.
No, you know what? No, here's the thing. Whose hallway is it? If it's not your hallway, people are going to be, why the hell is this stranger? Why the hell is this stranger walking down my hallway? But if you do such a good job walking down the hallway, people are going to be like, that guy can fucking walk a hallway. I know I didn't like him before, but he knows how to walk a hallway. Done. Did it. Rocky 4.
How do you not remember Rocky 4?
That was the second best one. Apollo
We're
Creed.
not
Or not
indestructible.
what the fuck was it? Clubber Lang. Clubber Lang is the greatest Rocky villain of all time. Hey, woman, you want to know what it's like to be with a real man? And it was one of the greatest lines in that whole movie.
They probably cut the scene out when Adrian just stabbed him.
Yeah, like Adrian just like goes for the eyes.
I just don't like you.
Oh God, who?
Swerve. I don't like Swerve at all.
You don't like Swerve Strickland? I love Swerve Strickland.
No.
He was in a great match that I saw.
I do like this. I do like this man that's coming out.
Did Pizza Man win or not?
No, Pizza Man got his head caved in.
Did he get signed? Did he get paid at least?
Oh, he's getting paid.
So. Yeah,
He's
he
getting
got
paid for it, but it's probably like $2,000.
No.
I do like Keith Lee. I like Keith Lee.
Bask in his glory. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Pulse.
Wait, wasn't it cancer?
No,
I'm being serious.
Damn, come on, man.
That's a harder fight. He beat cancer in Creed.
Yeah, but he's not going to be in
I'm
Creed
not making
3,
a
which
joke.
is going to be weird.
He's not? I don't want to see it.
He's not going to be in Creed 3. It's going to be weird.
Why the hell not?
Yeah.
He doesn't want to do them anymore.
Samaritan 2?
He doesn't want to do them.
Samaritan? You don't need to.
No, it's Samaritan 4, I believe, that they're on.
Samaritan was kind of good.
Samaritan just came out. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I think it's like the 4th Samaritan. For some reason, they're calling it like Samaritan 4.
I
thought this was just Samaritan.
That's what I thought as well.
It's like isn't
what
it
you're
like a
talking about.
Chinese movie too?
No idea. I don't know. I know it's Stallone's in it.
Yeah.
And the one kid from Umbrella Academy. It was okay.
It was yeah.
I called the twist 1 minute in. I'm like, I knew it. You didn't?
I give you credit for that.
Man,
I didn't.
I saw it did a mile away. Honestly, I think within the first 5 minutes, I figured it out. I'm not kidding. It was about.
Junior
I
figured
gotta
it
tell
out.
you when, but it was really fucking quick.
Junior figured it out before me.
And I'm like, at first I just kind of guessed. I'm like, I bet this is what's happening, right? And then there's clues throughout. But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was.
I've seen like the CGI young version of him in that movie.
Yeah, it's kind of
Hey, dude, what the fuck? So dumb.
Well, honestly, I'd rather him just hire another actor instead to be like, instead of just trying to do that. It's cheaper too.
I saw Nope, and I will never look at this guy the same again.
I want to see Nope.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Oh my fucking God. It was oof.
I bet. I want to see it for that reason.
It wasn't, but it wasn't the fact of the main plot. It was the subplot.
Yeah.
That killed me because the CGI they used for that chimp, mind you, I watched it in the daytime.
Wait. We talking an actual actor or are we talking like an animal actor here?
It was an animal actor, but they had that animal do some stuff.
That's fucked up, dude. That's way more fucked up than what I said.
Oh, calm down.
No, it's a fucked up thing to say. You just called a human being one of those. You just not okay. You tell me to calm down when you see something fucking racist. It's just the N word. That's the next thing you're gonna say.
No, I don't use that.
But no. Pulse, yes, it was. It was great, but it scared the dog shit out of me. And I'm up here vacuuming and stuff. And I took the time to watch the opening scene and to see that damn thing just standing there after whatever. And I knew it was bad. I'm sitting here in this chair like, fuck it, I'm not moving. I'm not fucking moving. Nope, I'm done.
Jordan Peele, I will say, is for all intensive purposes like the new John Sterling or John Serling. I think it's John Serling, who's the guy from the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
And also a very comparable Rod Sterling
Yeah.
or Rod Serling. And also comparable to Hitchcock as well.
Yeah.
A lot of what he writes is very good on that like psychological twist shit that I love that kind of stuff. So for a movie to be like the movies he's made so far have been immaculate. Like I love those movies. So
yeah. So it was awesome. It was an awesome movie, but that particular the opening scene and that scene where they showed it, I was like, oh hell, I'm dead. Nope. I looked at Bruno. I'm like, Bruno, you gotta get the fuck out. Fuck that. Nope. No.
Go high, kitty.
Is it on Dig already or?
Yeah, it came on my Fire Stick about a month ago. So it hit digital.
Okay.
It hit digital. It's probably on digital now. Because
I want to watch that movie. Really, I love old school sci-fi alien movies, and that looks like the kind of alien movie. Because like Signs was the one alien movie where I'm like, fuck you. I don't want anything to do with this.
Signs weirded me out because of the end. That's the only thing that weirded me out. And where I used to stay in that house, like when the first Paranormal Activity came out, and I was staying in the house I was staying in, the creaks and stuff that they were using for sound effects and Paranormal Activity happens in our house, so I freaked out. So with Signs, when he came across at the end, spoiler alert, you actually see the alien. He came across at the end and he had the kid and that horrible CGI was there. First of all, it weirded me out because it was horrible CGI, but then it weirded me out because I can imagine coming down my stairs and looking, and that fucker's right there with Junior talking about, yeah, I'm about to get him. And it fucked my head up for a minute.
Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, I want to see that movie really bad.
Nope, it's good. Beast is not. Beast was so fucking horrible.
I haven't
surprised me at all.
Yeah, it looked bad from the trailer with the lion and everything. Thor: Love and Thunder was okay.
You got to go see Barbarian for us.
Ooh, who's in Barbarian?
Barbarian is supposed to be one from my friends told me is Resident Evil done right. Another person told me it's not what I think it is, but it's so fucking weird and freaky. I shouldn't go see it.
I'll go with you. I'll hold your hand.
Is it porn?
No, it's a horror movie that didn't get any hype. They put it out in test markets, and it did well in test markets about a month ago. And they said, fuck that. We're not putting it through the process. We're just shooting it straight in the movie theaters. and it's done well. So
I haven't seen Prey either. I want to see that movie.
I want to see that too. Yeah.
Oh, I saw it.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it's like, Alien versus Predator. This is like Indian versus Predator.
It's supposed to be the start of the universe. They're supposed to be. They already got another sequel set. Yeah,
it's all connected.
As long as there's a wormhole and Danny Glover comes out of it, then it's fine. I'm fine with that.
They're actually hinting towards that. They were hinting towards
in the body.
The next one going towards that. But Danny Glover's too old for that shit. He ain't.
It's not going to be a predator at all. It's just going to be the body fighting Native Americans. Come on, the Comanche. I went back in. I can't do it. Went back in time.
That's. Yeah, I want to see that movie. I don't even know what the premise is, to be honest with you.
What, Prey?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you don't even understand what I'm saying. No, it's about. I don't know how long ago. It's just way back in the day, and a Native American tribe finds there's a predator, and they have to try to go after it. She just starts killing people. They don't know what it is because it's a predator.
Yeah,
the same kind of predator that has been in the other movies, like futuristic, whatever. Predator, and back way back in the day.
Because remember the end of Predator.
And I think who else would? So it's the French-Indian War, right? About then, right? Because the French are in it. So okay, about the time of the French-Indian War, there's a fucking predator out there with picks for the Browns.
Yeah, remember the end of Predator 2 when Danny Glover went in his what's the name? They kind of tried to connect it through that, and that's why I appreciate.
Well, it's a lot. Listen, like the last Predator movie they made, the one with Olivia Munn, that was gosh awful.
I liked that one, but that was just because that was just me. Yeah, okay. I like that one.
The do with Tourette's. All right, that's what all people with Tourette's are like, I guess. That's not why I didn't like it. Keegan-Michael Key is never the reason the movie sucks, but like it, and Olivia Munn's hot, but still wasn't good. I don't think it was good. But Prey was good.
Yeah,
Mike Lindell about getting his phone taken away. Good point. He got his phone taken away?
Yeah, he supposedly said on his podcast that he got his phone taken away by the FBI. By the FBI, I'm telling you.
Ray, you are not allowed to get this new T-shirt.
I feel like that they don't waste their time on Mike Lindell.
No, not at all.
Like, no, there's no fucking way. They laugh at that dude. Someone's like, I have something with Mike Lindell. Like, fucking no, get out of here.
Yeah, it's some field agent who's
get out of here. We have more important shit to do. Someone's rigging Monopoly at McDonald's.
Yes, have
you seen that documentary? It's great.
Yeah, that documentary is hilarious.
I think I talked to Alan about it, and he did watch it. But before he's like, "How did they do it?" I'm like, "Honestly, just watch it. I don't want to mess it up for you." But I'll tell you this: I'm like, it wasn't difficult. I'm like, it seems like it had to be this labyrinth scheme. It was not at all.
Yeah,
it was. I'm like, it was way too easy for them to do that and get away with it as long as they did.
Well, I mean, think about it.
And if he wouldn't have got other people involved, he could have done it for years.
Mm-hmm.
Tim, if Ray shows on the show, I'm gonna put this out there right now. Everybody in Bro Plata, everybody that's in chat, everybody that's watching right now. Tim, you are my enforcer. If Ray shows up on the show with a shirt that says "Ooh, scissor me, daddy," we ban Ray for an hour.
You know what?
I'm actually fine with it. There's a lot worse shirts I think he could wear.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
I like that shirt. I'm not a fan of the Acclaimed. I prefer the Ass Boys. But to me, the rapping's getting old, and the other guy deserves a singles push. I would push that guy as a single because he's got a great story too. He's an LGBTQ guy, built. He could be a heavyweight champion. He's perfect for that stuff.
It's the Street Profits done their way. That's all that is. That was the first thing I thought of.
Street Profits too, dude. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's too much of a I feel like it's what white people think gangster culture is all about, and you're like, all right, bring it down here, kid. Like, you need to just like, it's not that hard, dude. They don't all have solo cups full of scissor. All right, like they're not all looking for the smoke.
For me, the only reason the Prophets work is because of the story.
Their personalities is
Yeah,
really
their
what gets them over.
personalities and their background. Like Montez being a former Marine,
yeah,
all that good stuff. Him being married to Bianca, and
they had
them
fun.
two. Yeah, that's
like,
cool.
that's what I like out of my wrestling. Pure
And D-Hawk has worked his ass off.
Yeah.
So
he was iffy in the beginning.
Yeah. So that's the only reason because at first I didn't like Street Profits either. But that's the thing that brought me over. Acclaimed, I like them, but I don't know.
Thank you, Tim. You agreed on your snore there for the Acclaimed.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get something out of my throat. Are we done yet? I mean, I'm tired.
I mean, if you want it to be over, we can.
Usually I don't, but man, I'm so fucking. I had to sleep last night, dude. I'm so fucking tired.
Well, how about this? We'll do 2 more segments. One, let's bring up the Corey Sandhagen Song Yadong card. Kind of want to break that down, give some predictions that we can talk about next Tuesday. By the way,
what do you want to break down? Who's fighting on it besides Song Yadong and Corey Sandhagen?
Not a lot of people I know.
So you don't remember. You're like, I really want to break this down, although you have no idea who's fighting.
Our job.
Yeah, but you don't know who's fighting. So how are you gonna break it down if you don't know who's fucking fighting?
It'll help me if
Ray's
I don't
full
know.
of shit, everyone. If you didn't know, sorry.
Wait, no, you're not doing the song. You're not. Why are you not doing the song?
You know what? I had something for the song. I just don't remember what it was. So I'm angry that I don't remember.
Ray doesn't know anything. Come on, Danko. Let's sing along.
No, I'm too tired today.
Okay. Yeah, pull this card up, and then
I'm trying to get it now. Come on. Why did they do this to the website? They changed it.
Oh God. I can only imagine.
Oh,
okay, there we go. I got it now.
Yusuf fights off. It's the only one I cared about.
They changed.
I'm more excited for the next card because Cody Garbrandt's fighting.
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Andre Feely is on this.
It's not even his name.
All right. So we want to start off with the main card.
Yeah, because
we have nothing, man. Well, we got Jake Digman next week. That's gonna be better.
Yeah, we got MMA ring announcer in the state of Ohio and a couple other states. Jake Digman, famous guy, actually was in the top MMA movie.
That makes him famous, but he wasn't
Warrior.
Warrior.
He was the pizza or the there was a pizza place that they were at, but it was the bar parking lot fight announcer, the Ginger. He's gonna be on the show coming up Tuesday, and he'll be joining us probably around like 8 or 9 Eastern Standard Time. I told him to come in. You know, he can come in late or whenever he feels like it. But he will be in with us. I love Jake. I got really shit canned with him in Indianapolis when we were doing the Midwest Fight Series. You can take that down.
What else would you really do in Indianapolis?
We were at the bar we were at. It was pretty cool. It was called like the Naptown Lounge. It was Nick Nutter
naps right now.
Nick Nutter was there. We got drunk together and like talked about old school MMA while smoking cigarettes outside on a shitty carpet.
I believe it was his brother was the wrestling coach at New Philly for when I was in high school.
Probably.
Yeah, and Nick came around. I'm pretty sure because he used to live here. I think he used to live in New Philly.
At one point, he was and I'll actually message him.
Maybe it was Nick. I don't even know. I just I know the Nutters were around here for a while.
Nick at one point,
and I didn't know anything about the fighting at that point. I didn't really know who they were at all, but.
Yeah, I actually learned from Nick himself and also a couple other people that were on the crew that for the Indianapolis show I did, that he at one point was the 6th toughest man in the world in like NHB fights. So that there was that, and I'd like to have him on the show. What?
He did Valley Tudo.
he has some fucking wild stories about like going to Israel and like getting in the cage as he's landing, pretty much like them driving to the venue, him getting in the cage and
in the airport hangar.
Yeah, pretty much.
You take parachute, you jump, you land in ring. What?
My name is Pete. I'm owning comedy club soon. Thank you.
Yes. Everyone who's not American has the same voice to me. That's how I do impressions. Hello, I am Englishman. No. Been watching a lot of What We Do in the Shadows.
It's fun. That's a fun show.
Yeah, it's a funny show.
That's a fun fucking show.
Let's look how the one guy has this weird obsession with the Dream Team.
Right.
It's because you just didn't expect it. And I tried to come on you citizen one time. So when I tried to know what the Dream Team. Anyway, bye everybody. I'm tired.
Okay.
No, hold on. Do I have a hero of the week? Let me look. Maybe I'll do it next week. I don't remember if I have it. I think I have one, but I remember I had other people I was going to put in the list, but I don't remember. Well, look. If I can do it quick, I'll just do it now. Oh, yeah. It's plug Cade York.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Right. Dude, we had a legendary kicker in this town named Phil Dawson, and Phil Dawson as long was a 57. And that's his whole career, you know. Cade York had a 58 in his first freaking game. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, all
right, boys and girls, we are going to
do probably twice as long next week or something like that.
Yeah,
man, I'm tired, man.
We'll do a 4-hour show next week. Jake Digman will be on the show. We do appreciate everybody. And as we say every single week, don't be like us. We implore you, don't be like us. Always be like Don Fry.
SpongeBob SquarePants, Tallywhack and 430. That's all I got to say. I don't have